Hey, good morning, everybody. How art thou? Thouest is doing glorious in thine kingdom. You got a little bit of the mountain dizzle. It's only 170 calories. So, welcome, everybody who is watching. Thank you for joining me on this glorious stream. I hope you'll stick around a little bit. Maybe watch it on your phone if you want to. We'll see what's going on. And hey, for all 10 viewers, drop a like in the chat, and we'll get going. And I might invite some other people in here. We might get Yakvo in here. We might get some other people in here. We'll see. I might be so gracious. So today I had a really good day. I woke up and the first thing I had to do today is we had to go get Mom's medication. So we had to drive all the way down to that place, and that's a big hassle because the road that her doctor's office is on is really treacherous. Gave you 2 likes, buddy? Yeah, whatever, Fears. Whatever, man. Whatever. Yeah, Yakvo showed me what's up, Fears. Yeah, whatever. Yak's got the 411 on Fears, okay? I know what you did, Fears. I know what you did. And I am not impressed at all. Not impressed. I'm actually kind of pissed at you now. I kind of pissed. I'm just kidding, Fears. Just kidding. I'm joking. You're like, I did, LOL, I gave you 2 likes. Yeah. I'm just messing with you, Fears. Fears like, Randy, you gave me a heart attack. Don't know what's going on here. Let's see. So, let me see. Yeah, Quentin and Moody said they want to come in. Should I let them in, Fears? Let them come on in? Just let them dominate the show? I'm just kidding, Fears. I'm going to go to Twitter and see what's going on there. Let's see what's going on the Twitter. See if I have any messages. No massages. John Fears. Oh, look who is on here. Just posted a photo in Bumsville, Idaho. Whatever. Yeah. Just kidding. The dude says, hey, Randy, I'm on my way to Bat Trivia. Bat Trivia? Well, the dude, if you want any tips or any I got some Bat Trivia for you. How many live action Jokers has there been, the dude? LOL, you're a funny guy, Randy. Oh, bar trivia. I was about to say, Bat Trivia. I will quiz the shit out of you on Bat Trivia. The dude. The dude, just for shits and giggles, tell me how many live action Jokers there have been. Just guess, because I bet you're wrong. Just guess. Because I can tell you all of the live action Jokers. So today we went to go get Mom's medication, and again, the road that she is on is very treacherous. It's yes, including TV. Including TV, because actually one of the guys who's played Joker on TV, 8. You were very close. You're very close. I'll tell you what there are. So you had Cesar Romero. You had Jack Nicholson. And you had Heath Ledger, Jared Leto, And a lot of people forget this guy, but he was a live-action Joker, Cameron Monaghan. And then you have Joaquin Phoenix. So on screen, there have been 6 live-action Jokers, you know. And I got that little bit of bat trivia from Screen Rant. Oh, well, I guess I should have been specific, like how many live-action actors have played the Joker, because I mean, like, the 2 on Gotham were played by the exact same guy. It was Cameron Monaghan. And that 70s show doesn't really count because it wasn't really the Joker, you know. But I don't know. Maybe the judges will let you off on that one. I do not know. But yeah, there have been 6. So, you know. If anybody wants to come in, let me know. I know, dude, you just said you're going to bar trivia, so. LOL, no, I meant Cesar Romero. No. But yeah, Cesar Romero was one of them. And he was in the 66 show, and he was in the 69 movie. So. So if anybody wants to come in, let me know. Just let me know, and we'll see what's going on. Exhumed says pate, and then have a good stream, dude. So today I went to this Mediterranean restaurant, and it was actually one that I've been to before on several occasions. They had like comedy night and poetry there. And I had baba ganoush for the first time. And I didn't know what it was. I was horrified. I was thinking, oh my God, what if it's something totally horrible? What if it's like totally revolting? So my friend came up. He gave me some. I ate it. Pretty good. Baba ganoush is pretty good. And it's Mediterranean food. So I'd never had that before, and the guy said he was from Iran. I was like, what fun stuff is there to do in Iran? And he goes, I do not know. I have not been there for 40 years. And I was like, holy shit. That's like one less year than I've been alive. You know? This guy has been away from his country as long as I have been on this earth. So yeah, I had some Mediterranean food, and then we went to this art studio, a very famous art studio down on Beach Street, and we met one of my favorite artists. His name is Barry, and he runs his own art studio and actually lives in the art studio, which nobody's supposed to know. But yeah, and he's a cool guy, and he makes like these cutout collages that people love, and he makes his whole living on that, you know. So yeah, if y'all have any questions, you want me to answer anything, let me know. Let me know what's going on. But yeah, tomorrow I will be fully vaccinated, getting my vaccination tomorrow. So I will not have to worry about the corona at all. So, and then tomorrow I also go to my writers group, and I have a story that I wrote especially for them, and I will be reading that. Writers groups are really cool. If you haven't ever had one, what other Mediterranean food do you like? Well, I like heroes. Heroes are pretty good. Now, I went to Mediterranean Experience, and I went to the Mediterranean place, and one time I had lamb, And I was kind of remiss at eating it because I like lambs. They're cool animals. But I had some, and my mom's boyfriend gave me some of his lamb, and I had some. Best food I had ever eaten, ever, ever. So what up, Claire audience in the chat? Do you like my lighting? Should I turn it up or down? This is what it looks like. Up, totally blasting, and then down is like more subtle. So yeah, what have you been up to, Claire audience? You having a good time? So Exhumed Vision's in the house, the dude's in the house, Claire audience. Got Fears Vlogs in the house. Yeah, so Heroes are pretty good, and they have lots of beef in it. It's pretty good. So just to let y'all know, I was reading this book by Jarek Robbins, and Jarek Robbins is actually the son of world-class speaker and motivational coach Tony Robbins. And this book basically tells you how to live your best life now. But the thing is that it's very hard to be constant with that. You know, it's very hard to live your best life every day, because yesterday I easily spent $100 having a night out on the town. So like I said, I had 2 energy drinks when I woke up. I went to IHOP, had some blueberry pancakes, then went to the massage chair in the mall for about 30 minutes, then had some blueberry slushy, went to the FHE store, got Hellboy 2019, and then did some magic for this chick at the watch shop. She gave me like 50% off, so I got like a $15 watch. And then I had another 15 minutes in the massage chair. Then I went home, and on the way home, I got Mom some brownies and some coffee. And then I spent the rest of the day at home drinking coffee, watching Hellboy. And to cap the night off, I had a nice little bit of Thai food. So Claire Audience says, I'm hanging out with my girlfriend. We're playing you on the big Bluetooth speaker. All right, cool. Cool. That is cool. So maybe I got to deepen my voice and make it nice and baritone and cool. So tell your girlfriend I said hi. Now, I recently found this video online. It's called The Vapors Knoll, and it's actually a cartoon done by my favorite people who do animations on YouTube. They're called Film Cow. And there's this one called The Vapors Knoll, and at the end of the cartoon, this guy holds up his hand, and he has the 10 of clubs in his hand, and it's totally animated. So about a month ago, I go, Mom, I'm going to do a card trick for her, and I make her pick the 10 of clubs. She didn't know I made her pick it because it's magic. You know, she thinks, oh, this is just a card I freely picked. So she got the 10 of clubs, and then I said, oh, it's the 9 of hearts. She's like, no. I'm like, 5 of spades. And she's like, no, that's not the card at all. And I'm like, 2 of clubs? She says, no, it's the 10 of clubs. I go, oh, son of a bitch. So I go, well, Mom, do you mind if I show you a cartoon I saw on YouTube? And the cartoon plays for like 3 minutes. And then there's this part where they go, and Obama is one of the characters, and Obama goes, oh, and look at your card. It's the 10 of clubs. And she was like, what? Randy, did you do that cartoon? I'm like, I didn't do that cartoon. Somebody else did. But I pulled that trick on someone today, and again, they were like, "What the hell? How did you do that, Randy?" Mercenary Man 22 is here, and he says, "Hey, Randy, Claire, the dude exhumed. Good to see everyone at the after party." So, if y'all have any questions, Claire, if you got a question, if your girlfriend has a question, let her rip. So also, I should let y'all know that I recently did a professional gig doing magic. I was at a rec center here in Port Orange. And I only got tips, though, but I got $13 for the tip. So that was cool. And just to keep you all abreast and up to date with my goals for this year, I wasn't at the main event. I'm just here for the free booze. Yeah. This is Vegas. You get free booze. Boo. Yeah. But yeah, just to keep y'all abreast on my my goals for the year, my New Year's resolution was to make double in tips what I made last year. So I made $169 in tips last year. So this year, I'm hoping to make $338 doing magic and getting tips. So at current count, I am now at $244. Would you ever live stream a date? No. If I did live stream a date, I would turn off the comments, because I know there are a lot of trolls out there who would be like, Randy likes to roofie people, and Randy does this, Randy does that. So Fears constantly says, Randy, it seems like none of the trolls ever bother you. And I go, that's not true, Fears. Sometimes the trolls do bother me, but there's two requirements for it to really bother me. Number one, if it's true, because, if people are making shit up about me, I know it's not true, so it doesn't bother me. But number one, if it's true, it bothers me. And second, if they're right, it bothers me. Because something can be true without being right, A perfect example was this guy. Fears showed me this one guy on the internet, and he said, "Oh, Randy's outfit looks like shit. He's wearing a button-up shirt with like sweatpants and dress shoes. Oh man, that looks horrible." So in this particular case, he was true, and it was also right. You can't wear track pants with a button-up shirt and dress shoes. It doesn't work. So immediately I went to the store and I got a better outfit. I would show it to you, but it wouldn't look good just, showing you just like the shirt and stuff. But I got an outfit, and it perfectly complements my magic stuff. It's a nice plaid red shirt, and I've got like red, dark red shorts that match it perfectly. And then, so. But, again, and then there's like some people on the internet that say, oh, Randy doesn't work out at all. He looks like a fat guy. Now, in this instance, they would be right. I am fat, but I do work out. So that would not fit the two requirements of workout or truth and right. Would you ever get a haircut like Chris Angel? No, I would not. That would be horrible. My hair won't do that. You would need straight hair to do what Chris Angel does. My hair, if it grows out a little bit, just goes wild. It goes wild. A shirt and track pants works. A shirt and track pants work, but not a button-up shirt and track pants. Yeah. So yeah, exam pretty hot and tempting. Yeah. I am fat, and Fears doesn't realize this, but fat is actually a technical term. Like, Fears doesn't realize this. Yeah, that's what I mean, a button up. Oh, really? I don't know if that would work in. I don't know. I can't make a button up and track pants work. But yeah, fat is actually a technical term. The slaves rock the button up in Adidas all the time. Oh, the Slavs. Okay, Slavic people. Well, anyways, if you are Ricky from the Trailer Park Boys makes it work. Yeah, I'm not Ricky, but I love the Trailer Park Boys. Oh man, like Conky cracks me up. Conky has the most foulest mouth of all time, but he is hilarious. Did you ever see that one Trailer Park Boys where they shot Ricky and his head exploded? And then you thought he was done. You thought he was over. And then they took all the shards of Conky and they glued them back together. And now his mouth is all weird. Oh, it's hilarious. Yeah. And I like Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys, where he sang that song, Kitties Are So Nice. Kitties are so nice. Kitties are so nice. Get 'em down, toss 'em around, tickle the bellies twice. Kitties are so nice. Yeah. I can't remember what I was talking about now. But yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, fat is actually a technical term. If you are 1 to 20 pounds over your BMI, you are overweight. If you're 20 to 40 pounds over your BMI, you're fat. And if you're 40 to 80 pounds over your BMI, you're obese. And then if you are more than 80 or 100 pounds over your BMI, you are morbidly obese. And I am actually beyond fat. I am technically obese. So, it's yeah. I'm really, really close to being morbidly obese. But again, I'm 6 feet tall. So, I'm 6 feet tall. So I wear my stuff and I'm very active. I go out almost every day. I go to the store and occasionally I do walk a lot, so yeah. Fat is a technical term. And I don't know if Fears knows that. And actually, for the people, for like Claire audience and some other people who live in Canada, or I think Claire audience, where do you live? In like California, right? I messed up when I said Canada. So, anyways, for people who live outside of the U.S., what a lot of people don't know, well, maybe a lot of people know it, 60% of Americans are obese, which is pretty damn bad. But you'd never know it from the selection of ladies around Daytona, because there are some hotties around all over the place. And I don't know why. I do not know why. I don't know why this is. But I keep attracting witches. I talked about this a little bit in my in Fears' stream. But like, it seems like every woman I bump into is a witch or a Wiccan or a palm reader or a tarot reader. Like, I go to this place, I go to this karaoke joint in Ponce Inlet, and I saw these two striking ladies there. They looked absolutely amazing. And I do some magic for them, and then I go, oh, okay, so what do you do? And she goes, oh, I'm a witch. And I'm like, really? And she's like, yeah, I put curses on people. I I do the sacrifices and everything. And I was like, oh, okay, that sounds cool. I was like, are you from around here? And a tarot reader would be pretty cool. Yeah, right. That's hilarious, Tender. That is the funniest thing I've seen all day. Tender, I'm going to have to highlight your comment because the way you spelt it was hilarious. Yeah, Tara Reid back in the day, oh man, she was a hot item. Tara Reid was a hot item back in the 90s, and then she just went crazy with the she went crazy with the plastic surgery, and that's the thing with plastic surgery. Thank God I am never going to get plastic surgery, because here's the thing. A lot of the women who were like smoking hot in the 80s and 90s, you look at them today and it's like their face melted, Like, I don't know if y'all remember this one movie, and there was a TV series, but nobody remembers the TV series. There's this movie back in the 80s called Weird Science, and it had one of the most beautiful women at the time. Weird Science, Kelly LeBrock, and she later married Steven Seagal. Kelly LeBrock was one of the hottest women of the 80s. Like, she was smoking. And she was so hot that she played a fictional, like, dream girl in this movie. But I'll tell you, if you Google Kelly LeBrock now, you might not like what you find. Oh, man, she's got, like, fish lips, and her face is all bloated, and she's got a big forehead. And I was like, plastic does not age well, ladies and gentlemen. I will tell you that. I'm sorry, but plastic I don't think it was meant to age. I don't think you were supposed to be putting plastic in your face, but yeah. But yeah, there was even a joke on Family Guy. They showed Tara Reid, and her stomach actually talked, and she goes, the stomach was like, oh, I'm hungry. I want some more. I was like, no, can't do it. Yeah. So we got 8 people in here right now. So, hey, if y'all want to drop me a question, because I am here for you, you, and you. So, yeah, if y'all want to drop me a question, I might highlight your comment. Let's highlight Exhumed Visions. I don't know if anybody else has seen Trailer Park Boys. Trailer Park Boys is that's a great show. One of those guys looks like Adam McKay, but it is not Adam McKay. And Adam McKay and who's the guy from Spider-Man who played Green Lantern? Green Goblin. James Franco. Adam McKay and James Franco, they are 2 master actors. Oh, Geodudes is in the house. Geodudes says, hey, Randy, was there anything in particular you enjoyed doing or place and visit to AZ? When I lived in AZ, there was one place I got to go to quite a bit, and that they're not around anymore, but it was Access Phoenix. What a lot of people don't know about me is I actually had my own television show in Phoenix around 2002 to 2006. Access Phoenix, the thing about Access Phoenix is, if you ever saw Wayne's World, that's what it was like. But they had a studio, and you could rent out the studio for $30. and then they let you run the switcher for $60, and they had like 3 different cameras that you could switch between. And here's the thing about Access Phoenix: they didn't care what you put on, as long as there were no curse words, as long as there was no nudity, and as long as there was no extreme violence. They said, if you can fill up an hour slot, we will give you time on our channel. You got to pay us $10 to run your stuff. Can't have nudity, can't have violence, can't have cursing. But dudes, if you can fill out a slot and have an hour of content, we will let you put your stuff on air. But you got to meet those guidelines. And then, so me and my friend Ari, we would just make stuff, and we would just make like skits and stuff. And I had a lot of this stuff on VHS tape, because that's what the little things took. But yeah, man, I had so many tapes that I had to give up in the move. My mom had to get rid of a lot of her oil paintings because we could not take the weight of all that stuff. So a lot of our VHS tapes got dumped, a lot of mom's paintings, and some of these paintings sold for like $200-$300. So a lot of that got dumped. We had to like ditch a lot of stuff in the move. It was sad. But yeah, me and my friend Ari, we would just go around Arizona shooting places, and it was fun. If Chris Angel gave you a trick to perform, what trick would it be? Oh, I would like to saw my own arm off. I would like to find out how he did that trick, because that trick, I remember that one for this whole time. William Dafoe. No, I was talking about the other Green Goblin mercenary man, James Franco. I thought Adam McKay was on Trailer Park Boys, but he's not. But there's some guy who looks exactly like him. But Adam McKay and James Franco, they can turn on a dime. You know, they can do hardcore comedy, or they can do serious stuff. You know, and if you see James Franco in Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, he plays like the difference between James Franco and Spider-Man and James Franco in Pineapple Express, night and day, you know. And I got to give it up for James Franco, man. He is a good actor, you know. Like, my favorite James Franco scene in Spider-Man is the part in Spider-Man 3 where he's like being really mean to Peter Parker, and he's like, oh man, and I love her kiss. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like strawberries. And then, like, you know, Tim Maguire lays into him, punches him in the face, and like, hey, get out of here. We don't want your kind in here. And then, like, the waitress comes over and, you know, gives him some pie, and he scoops the pie in his mouth, and she's like, well, how is it? And it's like, so good. You know, that scene is amazing. That's my favorite scene in Spider-Man 3. And, you know, Spider-Man 3 is an enigmatic movie because, you know, Spider-Man 3, if you watch the first 10 minutes of Spider-Man 3, that's a solid 10 minutes, you know? Like, it starts off with, you know, Peter in the spider web, and Venom comes down and attaches it to Peter's bike, and then you got that whole scene where Spider-Man is fighting James Franco, Green Goblin, in the alley, and, you know, James Franco hits the air conditioner and he tumbles down, and Spider-Man thinks he's dead. And then in the next 10 minutes after that, you got Sandman becoming Sandman in the most heartbreaking scene where Sandman is forming for the first time, and he tries to grab his locket, which has his daughter's face in it, and it like goes through his hand, and he can't even pick it up. Like that first 10 minutes, amazing, and this was during a period of time where that was a popular thing to do. Not so much because not so many movies play in theaters, but that was a big thing around that time where they would play like the first 10 minutes of a movie just to give you a taste of it. And then if you liked it, you went and saw the movie, like the first time I saw something like that was when I saw The Dark Knight. And they showed the first 6 minutes of that movie where it was the robbery scene with the Joker. Now, let me tell you something, man. Here's something that I remember about The Dark Knight more than any other movie that I thought about or saw. Not thought about, saw. There is a scene, well, at the end of The Dark Knight, I don't want to spoil it, but Batman kind of F's up Major Big Time during the movie. And when the credits were playing, you think it's like Batman. It's like for 6-year-olds and 10-year-olds. But like The Dark Knight had ended. And, the ending of The Dark Knight is heavy. It's heavy. And I saw this one 10-year-old kid pass me in the theater. And that kid looked devastated. Oh, man. It's like, oh, man. I can't believe Batman messed up. I can't believe he was devastated. And just the look on his face, I was like, I had never seen a movie affect somebody that much, but this kid looked like his world was about to end. And I said, you know what? That is a damn good movie. And again, it's Batman. Like you figure, a lot of people figure, oh, Batman, it's for like, 6 and 10-year-olds. And, but Chris Nolan, he took it seriously. It was realistic. It was a realistic movie. And that was priceless, man. That kid was just like tore up. He's like, oh, man, I don't know what I'm going to do, So, and then The Dark Knight Rises came out. And this was kind of the beginning of where Chris Nolan kind of went downhill from a sound design perspective. Because The Dark Knight Rises was really around the time where Chris Nolan kind of lost his grip on the sound. Popcorn Willie says clap, smiles, and popcorn. But yeah, Chris Nolan started to really lose his grip on like sound design after The Dark Knight, because his next movie after The Dark Knight was The Dark Knight Rises. And again, that was another movie where there were 6-minute previews. And when the 6-minute previews for The Dark Knight Rises came out, people were like, oh my God, I don't know what's happening here. I can't understand what the hell Bane is saying. I have absolutely no clue. And there were clips out on YouTube and everybody was like, what the hell is Bane saying? So Christopher Nolan took those clips back and he fixed the audio. But even still, even to this day, if you watch The Dark Knight Rises, you cannot understand what the hell Bane is saying almost never. Like, his voice is so distorted and garbled, you can't make out what he's saying. It's nuts. And then there was Interstellar, which is, if you like Interstellar, you can see the poster for Interstellar on Sega Talks. It's right behind Sega when he used to do his Sega Talks. And, I was gonna play a joke on Fears. Nolan basically threw a middle finger to the audience. His vision, I'm sure, was for how it sounded in the previews. Yeah, and then in Interstellar, there were some sound designs and music in Interstellar where you couldn't even hear what the people were saying. Like, not that you couldn't make it out, you just couldn't hear them at all. Like the scene where they're busting out of the atmosphere and, they're passing that space station. The music is so balls out loud that you cannot make out what they're saying. And then again, in Dunkirk, same thing. And then in Tenet, The sound was so bad, and the music and sound effects were so loud. I literally could not hear 60% of what everybody was saying in that movie. That is how loud the music in Tenet was. And honestly, by the time the third act rolled around, I was totally uninvested in the movie because I thought to myself, I have no idea what's happening here. I can't hear the dialogue for them to explain it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the rules are in this movie. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who the bad guy is. I don't know what their plan to save the world is. I don't even know if they're trying to save the world. The music and sound effects were so loud that I couldn't even follow the plot. And by the third act, I was just like, yeah, it's a cool, pretty picture. Yeah. I'm going to hit the bathroom and then maybe get some Junior Mints after this because this is boring the crap out of me. I don't know what's going on. So, and people complaining they couldn't understand it, which I think it sounded fine. Inception had similar sound. He likes a lot of bass. Yeah. Did you have, I don't know if this was the Dude or Geodudes. Dude or Geodude, did you have a Christopher Nolan story, or was that the Dude? Because I think the Dude said he's hitting the bar, so he's gonna go from there. But yeah, would I live stream a date? Somebody asked. I'll find that. Well, let me see. So, Exhume Visions. I'm going to go back to this question. Would you ever live stream a date? No. And triple or double no if the live stream was actually vocal. Because I saw this one guy. There's this one streamer. And this streamer looks like Ned from Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man Far From Home. So this guy looks like Ned, right? And this guy was in a car in the back seat with a girl. And on the phone, I don't know how this works, but the live stream, I guess if you pay like $5 or more, the phone would like read out your chat, So I guess somebody tipped him like $10, and the live streamer was like, "Hey Sarah, give Ned a kiss on the lips." Yeah, and the guy was like, "Sarah, they're saying give me a kiss. Like, come on." And she's like, "Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of late. I think I'm gonna." No, they want you to give me a kiss. Give me a kiss, and like she's like, "No, yeah, I don't like him like that." And it's like, oh man, total cringe moment. It was totally bad. And then there's another video with the same guy, and he actually meets another. He bumps into another YouTuber in. He actually bumps into another YouTuber in like a Walgreens or something. And again, I don't know what the exact setup is. I think like if you like tip them $5 or more, like the computer reads out the chat. So I guess somebody tipped him $10 and just put the N-word in like 500 times, and it just kept saying it over and over and over. And the guy in Walgreens was like, "Hey, I want you to get out of here with that crap. You got to be in my store and buy something or get the hell out." And I was like, damn. So to answer your question fully, Exhume Visions, hell no. I would never live stream a date. And Fears has actually gotten some shit for live streaming one of his attempts. And here's the thing. There's one thing that I give Fears props for. I thought, like, Fears, you messed up, but I think you deserve a hand for, like, balls and going for it and doing it. So there's this one video of Fears where Fears goes up to a woman and he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" She goes, "Oh, I'm fine." And he's like, "So how about a kiss?" And she goes, "Oh, no, I'm okay." And Fears is like, "Rejected." And I give Fears 100% props for that, because he went for it. He asked for what he wanted. Even though he was denied, he still went for it, showed a lot of courage. I thought he did a good job. And I wish he wouldn't have taken that video down, because I like that video. And again, I thought, that shows Fears has balls. He goes for it. He didn't get it, but he went for it. And I thought I give him props for that. So Fears, if you're watching, cheers to you. Keep going for it, man. But yeah, Fears was a little El Drunko that day. So, but again, I like that video. A lot of people said it was cringe. I didn't think it was cringe. He did get rejected, but I didn't think it was cringe. So Dark Queen is here. What up, Dark Queen? How art thou, my queen? So I got a lot more. I guess I should do some updates right now. So here are a few Randall Brown updates. I am very close to finishing Every Day's Magic. I just last week I got the cover done. And another update is I actually bet Fears that my book would be over 100 pages long. And at the time, what I didn't know was that I had the entire book single-spaced. You don't send books in single-spaced. You send the book in double-spaced. So my book was only about 96 or 97 pages, but when I had it formatted correctly with double spacing, the book actually turned out to be around 226 pages. So I had a boatload of pages more than I thought I did. So yeah, when you see Every Day is Magic, you will find out that it is around 226 pages. It's around 50,000 words. So look for that soon. And then also, there is a film festival in Arizona, and I am going to be entering it. And I asked them, I sent them an email and I said, "What are we going to win if we win first or second place?" And they said, "Oh, we're still deciding, but we might have some medals or trophies made up." And October 8th is when the challenge begins. And I am going to be entering that challenge, and I plan to win. The contest is primarily for people who live in Arizona, but they said if you are outside of the area, we will accept entries via YouTube. What we want you to do is just make it private for the first month, because that's when the judging process begins. It's going to be a 1 to 5 minute movie, and there's about like 60 participants. So you got to give us some time to watch all these movies so we can judge them. But again, they said the first or second place is going to get either medals or trophies. And again, they said that we could enter, from far away. We just got to upload it on YouTube. Plus, there's difference in starting times, like 8:30 here in Arizona is like 5:30 over there. So I'm going to be entering this contest. I plan to win. And one of the things that I've noticed is, like, typically the winners, I got the hiccups, I'm sorry. The winners of the contests usually have big crews, and I think the big crew votes for themselves. Sorry, maybe I got to drink more Mountain Dew. So I'm going to have Fears in on it. I'm going to have my buddy Mike on it. And I'm going to have a few voices from the Cameo Man animation in it. One of the women that I use right now is named Aaliyah. She's been doing the voices for Julie, and she's going to be doing a few voices for me in Fears and Fears Men. And then I'm going to try to get Giselle Marie in it, too. Giselle Marie played the reporter in Fears Men Part 4, so look for her. And, yeah, so I'm going to have a big crew. And if you've never done a short film festival before, here is basically how it works. Now, the next one coming up is a 72-hour film festival. So you have 72 hours to come up with an entire movie in that time frame. But here's the thing. A lot of people ask me, well, Randy, if you have to make a movie in 72 hours, couldn't you just like film a movie like a long time beforehand and then just like turn it in and say, hey, this is my movie? No, you cannot do that. And here is the reason why. Number one, they give you a prop, a theme, and a line of dialogue. And they say you have to do it in this amount of time. And you have to go with their theme, you have to go with their prop and a line of dialogue. So the first one I ever did was called The Thrilling 3. And the theme was a superhero movie. The prop was we had to put a key in a knob and turn it. And then the line of dialogue was, are you sure that's it? So, and that is how they keep people from making movies a long time beforehand and then just saying, oh, I'm just going to slap this in there and say, this is my movie. So that is how they stop you from doing that. Now, the contest this year is going to be held on October 8th, and it is going to be a horror convention. So they already released one stipulation, and they said one scene has to take place in a hallway. So whatever you are, there's got to be a hallway somewhere in there. And also, I'm going to do an animation. So they said that if you are doing animation, you can have character sheets and background plates done way, way, way in advance. So I'm thinking I'm going to take some of the background plates and some of the character designs for Fears Man and Cameo Man and just reuse those. So, because I talked with Fears, and Fears really wants me to hurry up on Cameo Man. And he said, and dude, we really got to get going on Fears Man. And I said, Fears, number one, people who put food in my mouth take priority over people who do not put food in my mouth. And I leveled with Fears, and I was like, Fears, here's the thing. I do maybe like 5, 6, 7 drawings if I'm feeling creative. I was like, Fears, if you pay me $50, I will do 20 in a day. It'll take up my entire day, but if you pay me $50, I will get 20 done, and they will be top-notch quality drawings if you pay me $50. Yeah, and that is, and honestly, Fears, that is a steal, because I'm charging people on Fiverr $5 for one drawing. So, 20 times 5 is 100. So he's getting a super deal. But I'm like, Fears, if you want Fears Man 5 to go super ultra mega fast, throw me a chunk of change and I'll make it happen. I will make it happen. But as long as I'm not being paid in money, you're going to have to like settle for 5, 6, 7 a day. You know. And, you know, sometimes I get tired. Sometimes I get burned out, you know. Like there are some days where I just want to laze around, or, you know, there are other things in a day that I do want to do. You know, like I want to get some stuff done on the Breen Saga. I'm sure a lot of people in the chat would agree. Y'all want some Breen Saga. And then, you know, I've got other friends other than Fears. You know, I got Mike, got my friend Dan. You know, I got my friend Brian. And then there's also other things in a day that I could be doing that could be making me moolah, you know, going out to karaoke. I make money going out there, you know, doing tips and stuff, you know, working on Fiverr, doing screenplays for people. People are paying me $45. Fiverr takes 20%, so I only make 36. But still, you know, I got other things to do in a day, you know. Some people think it's just me. It's not just you, man. I got other stuff to do too. So, Dark Queen, how has thou day been? You having a good day? And Dudes, so I'm gonna do a little shout out in the chat. So, shout out to Dark Queen, Dudes, Popcorn Willie, Love to Hate Drugs, Mercenary Man 22. Tender Immortal in the house. Exhumed Visions in the house. Boo is in the house. I'm not going to say the rest of your name because I think, yeah, I know what's up, Boo. I know what's up. Claire Audience is in the house. The Dude is here. Fears Vlogs is in the house. Fears, if you are in the house, I'm not going to interrupt you, Fears, if you're not in the chat. I'm just going to let you sleep. Although I did say I would let you in. You know what? Let's call Fears. Let's get him in there. I'm going to calleth the Fears man. I'm going to call upon the power of the Fears. Now, I am old. And I'll tell you, I've got like this problem in my waist area. It hurts so much to get up after I've been sitting on a hard seat. I'm sitting on a metal seat right now, so hold on. I'm getting old, people. I'm getting old. My fighting days are over. So, we're going to call Fears, get him in here. But if y'all got any questions, let her rip. I'm going to mute it for 2 seconds so people do not hear the tone of the dial, because I know people are like MacGyver and shit on here, and I'll dial Fears' number and they'll be like, oh, let's figure out the tone. So I'm going to mute it just for a few seconds. I'm going to get Fears in here and we'll see what's going on. All right, hold on. Fears, get your lazy bitch ass in here. Yeah. You been watching or?
What the hell's going on?
All right, you're on speakerphone.
Oh, I thought I was on speakerphone the whole time. All right, let me throw some water in my face, Randall, because I'm really tired, and then I'll be in there. And I'm gonna grab some juice, and then I'll come in and I'll be in the show. Shush.
All right, and I gave everybody your phone number so they can all call in and give us a.
Awesome, Randall.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Let me use the bathroom real quick and throw some water in my face to wake myself up, and then I'm going to get some juice, and then I'll come in. But throw me the link.
All right.
All right, I'll be there in a minute.
All right, bye.
Bye.
So our viewer count went down to 0 because everybody loves Fears. I'm just kidding. I'm joking around. I'm joking. Ha ha. Joking around. So, yep. I'm going to throw Fears the link. I'm going to give him El Linko. So, yeah, if y'all have any questions, let your voice be heard. Get in here. And then, okay, I sent Fears the link. So we shall see what is going on. So, yeah, those are the big things coming up. The filmmaking contest on October 8th. And also there is another special thing that happens in October. Amy Jo Johnson has a birthday on October 6th. She's going to be the big 5'1". Yep. She was born in 1970. So Amy Jo Johnson, she still looks beautiful even today. I've seen recent pictures of her. She looks amazing. You know, she is one of those actresses that didn't have any work done, so her face didn't fall apart over the years, you know, and she looks amazing. You know, she's got tiny lines, but still she looks amazing. And she's a gymnast, so she's kept in shape, you know. Like, gymnasts are at the top of the physicality ladder, you know. Gymnasts, they know what to eat, they know how to exercise, they know how to stretch. So she is kept in tip-top, amazing shape. So cheers to the beautiful, the awesome, the wonderful Amy Jo Johnson. I can't stop thinking about her. I really can't. I think about Amy at least once every day, you know. You know, I probably think about Amy Jo Johnson as much as I think about my first girlfriend, Jasmine. You know, they are constantly on my mind. See, Jasmine was the meat and measure. She was the measuring stick by which all other women in my life will be judged, because she was beautiful. She is beautiful. Yeah. You know, they say you never forget your first love. And I'll tell you, Jasmine was, she was a cutie. She was a year older than I was, too. And I actually met her, believe it or not, at a palm reading class. And Jasmine said she wanted to be a witch. And again, I don't know why I attract the witches. Must be something about me. I do not know. So Fears is here, but nobody cares about Fears. We don't give a shit about Fears. So we'll just let Fears. We'll just let him be. We'll let him wait. Yeah, Fears, you're gonna wait. What do you think about that? Yeah. Yep, just wait, Fears. We're gonna wait about 5 minutes before we get you in here. Yep, just be a good boy. Be a good boy, Fears.
Whatever, Randall.
Whatever, Randall.
I knew eventually you'd let me in. What's up, dude?
I do not have any questions prepared. I am sorry. I'm just going to wing it like you do.
Sounds good. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a good night. Randy, I'm super tired today. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Because you're lazy shit.
I have been today, so apologies.
Fears. I don't know if you know this,
So
but
what you been talking about, Randall?
all about you and everything you've been doing and your our filmmaking stories. Yeah, I just been talking it up about you all the time.
No, you haven't, Randall.
I'm just kidding. I was talking about my old girlfriend, Jasmine.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Well, fire away, Randall.
Well, Fears, I don't know if you know this, but in the past week, I have come up with a goal setting paradigm. And if you don't mind, I would like to take 5 minutes and go over some goals real quick, just three-year top goals, and we'll just go through the paradigm and we'll knock out some action items for you to do tomorrow.
Right on. Mercenary Man, what's up? I can see this one.
Mercenary Man's been talking a lot of shit, Fears. A lot of shit.
Well, fuck him.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
I'm just playing around. What's up, Geo dudes?
Yeah. So what is your first goal?
Randall, I'll be honest, I'm a little tired. Can we do this another day?
Well, I mean, it's going to be the same thing as asking questions. So that would be my first question. What is your top goal right now?
I'm just so fucking tired. What was the question again?
What is your top goal right now?
Probably to get a better job.
Yeah. And then my next question is, what is something that you can do today in order to work towards that goal? Because, you know, if I were you, what I would do is I would go on Amazon, and they have these books called The Top 1001 Questions That Interviewers Ask and Good Answers to Them. So they give you the top 1001 questions, and then they give like stock answers that you can give so you get the job, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So that's my idea. What's your idea?
I'm trying to hang in there, Randall. I'm so tired.
Did you just want me to let you go?
I mean, let's just talk about something else.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely something. I just don't feel like talking about like jobs and stuff.
Okay. How excited are you to see Ghostbusters 2022?
The what?
The Ghostbusters movie that's coming out.
Oh, yeah. I'm super excited. Super excited. I can't wait. Hopefully they don't let me down.
I hope they don't let you down either. Do you actually think that Bill Murray would let you down? Well, he did with Ghostbusters 2016. Ha ha!
That movie, they definitely let me down. Trust me. Yeah. I'm trying to be.
What wasn't everybody alive that was in Ghostbusters 1 and 2? Weren't they all in it? Like Ernie Hudson played a character,
except for the guy that played Egon, because he passed away.
Yeah, which is ironic because in Ghostbusters 1, there's a scene where Annie Potts goes to Egon. She goes, "Look, Egon, I don't want to scare you, but I'm kind of psychic about these things. I think you're gonna die." And then after Ghostbusters 2, he kicked the bucket. It's like a curse or something. Yeah, that was. Although honestly, we're all gonna die someday. But yeah, so
I'm trying to hang in there, Randall. I don't know. I think the reason why I'm so tired is the day before. You know that thing like if you sleep too much, you're too tired. I slept like for 10 hours the other day. These night shifts have been killing me, Randall. So I apologize. I'm just so tired. How many people are watching?
22.
Are you being for real?
No, 3.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn. I'm like, sorry to all the 22 people. I'm like, I'm just so dead tired.
I'm a hot item, Fears.
That you are, Randall.
Yep.
All right. Ask away.
I already asked you a question. It's your turn to ask me.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
How dare you, Fierce?
Randy, I'm so fucking tired.
Well, maybe we ought to shut this down. Start it out for another day.
I'm trying to hang in there.
Yeah.
No. Let me think of one.
The Geodudes army is bringing in 20 of those viewers. Yeah.
The what?
Geodudes says the Geodudes army is bringing in 20 of those viewers. I was just kidding, Geodudes. There's only 3 viewers, and you are one of them. Oh, now we're down to 2.
Well, speaking of the Geodudes, you got to add me back on Twitter, man, so we can talk.
Yeah, tweet away, man.
Well, because I've been wanting to, because me and Geodude are trying to become friends again. I appreciate that he unblocked me on Twitter, but yeah, man, add me back on Twitter so I can send you a message.
Geodudes is a cool guy. Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, him and I have we've been playing Wii baseball together. It's pretty cool.
Have you?
No.
Dude, man, stop fucking with me. I'm so tired, dude.
Go get some coffee. Perk up. Perk it.
Actually, I think the coffee is what made me like fucking be so like sleepy. I'm dead serious. Like I was fine before I had that coffee, and as soon as I had that coffee, I'm fucking drained of energy.
Yeah. I don't think the Wii has internet capability. Well, maybe it does have internet capability. I don't know. I want this hashed out with Randy as the mediator. Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. You want me to drop Geodudes the link?
I mean, I would rather just talk to Geodudes by myself. I mean, I think it's between me and him.
I think we all need to let the healing begin. Let the healing begin.
No offense to him, but I mean, I think me and him can talk it out by ourselves. I mean, Randy, you're like one of my best friends, so.
But it'd be cool if I was there. Yeah.
I mean, I would rather just do it off camera. Like I don't want to do it on camera.
All right.
I'm sure he can respect that. There's nothing really to hash out. Just there's nothing really to hash out. Like he said some things he shouldn't have. I said some things we shouldn't have. Nobody wants any drama.
Yeah. And all of the things I said, I should have. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
So yeah.
So what was your question, Fiaz? Go ahead.
I'm thinking one, right? I'm sorry. Right. But no, nothing against Geodudes. Just I'd rather. That's one thing I don't like putting out, like on my channel or anyone's channel. If me and someone get into an argument, I don't want my fans to see all that. I would rather just hash it out behind the scenes, I'm not trying to like hide anything from anyone. Just it's no one else's business between me and that person. So I'd rather just, talk to Geodudes on my own and we'll hash it out.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he understands. Nothing against Geodudes. I'm sure he understands. Anyway, all right. Let's see. I'm trying to think of a question, Randall.
What flavor Bubblicious do I like? I like watermelon flavor Bubblicious.
No, because you said you were going to save me that one, right?
No, that's Big League Chew.
Yeah, didn't you save me some?
Yeah. But I said, what flavor Bubblicious do I like? Bubblicious is different.
Oh, Bubblicious, that's right. All right, I got a question, Randall.
Okay.
What was your?
I will answer that question.
What was your favorite TV show that you watched as a kid growing up?
Growing up, it was MacGyver. I gotta say.
Nice. Yep, I used to watch.
But I want to pick one that you probably haven't seen.
I used to watch that all the time with my dad.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pick something different.
I'll be honest, Randall. I tried to watch the new, the new version of MacGyver.
Oh shit! It's absolute shit.
It was all right, but I was just like, I mean, I watched. They had some of the episodes at my library, and I rented some. I watched about 2 or 3. I was trying to get into it. Not a fan. Not a fan.
Yeah.
Like he still got the gizmos and the gadgets, and he still does the MacGyver kind of stuff. It's just not as good as how they did it in the 80s.
You know, one of my favorite shows was the live action RoboCop show. Not a lot of people watch that one.
No, I know. No. They used I've seen it. They used to have a RoboCop show, and it's supposed to happen. Isn't the show supposed to take place like between RoboCop 2 and RoboCop 3?
I don't remember, but there were a lot of really cool and innovative things in that show.
Yeah, it either takes place between. Like if you watch it in sequence, it goes along with the movies. Like I remember watching it. It either goes between RoboCop 1 and 2, or it takes place between 2 and 3. So if you're watching, I'd love to get it on DVD. I almost bought it. I almost bought it whenever I was in Arizona.
Yeah, there was a villain on that show.
There was a big FYI store near my house in Arizona, like where I used to live, and I bought like
FYI fears. I don't give a shit.
Wow. Hey, didn't know, Randall.
I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Keep going with your story.
You let the smack down. You're like, I don't give a shit, Randall. Damn.
Go ahead, Fierce.
Anyway, I lost my train of thought.
I had to get that in there because
that was good.
That was a perfect moment.
That was good, Randall. It was good. No. I bought all of the the Voyagers at that place. I bought all of the Deep Space Nines. Oh wait, not Deep Space Nine. I bought most of the MacGyvers in college at that FYI, but no, they had everything, and I just never got around to buying the the RoboCop TV series.
Mm-hmm.
It's good though, and what I really loved about the show is, you know, all the shitty commercials and fake commercials that they have in the movies. They had even more of those random ass commercials in the television show. Mm-hmm. Like one of them was like an electric, like if you stopped running on this treadmill, it would give you a little shock. So they're like, if you want to lose weight like the fast way, get the shock treadmill, 9,000 or whatever. And you see this girl like running, and she's trying to keep up, and I guess she didn't keep up, and it like electrocuted her, and she got set on fire or some shit or some crap like that, and I fucking lost it. So it was hysterical.
I think Piers is referring to FYE.
I thought it was FYI. Is that what that place is called, or
FYE?
FYE. That's what I meant. I'm sorry, FYE. God, I'm fucking tired.
That's where I went to get the Hellboy.
Oh, is that where you? Oh, okay. I was wondering where you got that from.
Yeah. That was the first purchase I made from them in a long time.
I'm surprised, Randall, you don't have the RoboCop on DVD. Like, why haven't you bought it?
Well, you gave it to me, Fierce. I don't have RoboCop.
No, the TV
I've got RoboCop 1. I don't have RoboCop 2. I liked RoboCop 2. I don't have RoboCop 3 because RoboCop 3 was pure shit.
The TV show.
Oh, the TV show?
I'm surprised you haven't.
I liked it as a kid. Now so much I might think it's a little bit cringe.
Yeah, but it's like great cringe, though. It's like that shitty TV quality that we all love and know.
Yeah.
It's fucking Drainiac style, Randall.
Yeah.
Nothing will surpass fucking Drainiac.
All right. Second question.
You gotta watch that. Randall, you gotta watch that show.
What is Brainiac? I don't even know what that is.
It is the most shitty, hilarious, like horror movie I've ever seen in my life. And there's this one fucking scene that just makes me fucking bawl my little eyes out. I fucking laugh hysterically. It basically, these people are like they go camping, but it's not. It's weird. It's like they're supposed to be on a camping trip, but they go to this house, and in the backyard they pitch a tent. So a lot of the movie takes place in this backyard and in the house, and it's a group of friends, and they're hanging out, roasting marshmallows and weenies and shit, and having like the ultimate weekend. And I think like one of the kids' like dads owns the house or whatever. The house is evil. The house comes to life and starts killing them one by one.
Yeah, I hate it when that happens.
Exactly. And literally, like, there's one scene like a tentacle shoots out of the garbage disposal and grabs somebody by the neck and chokes the shit out of them. Another, like, it's just the house comes to life.
Classic.
It's pretty hysterical. And the way they shot it is just so fucking cringe. It's beyond belief. But it's hysterical. And there's this one scene where and anything around the house comes to life too, Randall. And this one tentacle, one guy's like working on this fucking like car and shit, and it's broke down. He's trying to get it working. A tentacle shoots out of the engine, grabs a person, burns his face on the exhaust. He dies. And then out of nowhere, let's say this is the apple, right? This guy walks in with a fucking apple in his hand, takes a bite. That's fucking peculiar. And he walks off. And I fucking lose it every single time he does it.
Yeah.
I can't, it's fucking hysterical. Like, someone dies, and then the random guy's like, wow, that's fucking peculiar. Right on.
Yeah.
And then just walks off.
That's something Cody would do.
Oh, God, it's hysterical.
Ray would be, fighting. I actually, in one of the screenplays for the first feature-length Cameo Man I ever wrote, I've got 5 feature-length screenplays. But none of them are to where I want them to be. And they're all page 1 rewrites. They're all like drastically different.
I'm starting to wake up.
I should email a few. I don't know if you would read them, but
I'm starting to wake up here a little bit, Randall.
Yeah. I don't know if you would read them, but I would send you a few if you wanted to.
I better read some.
In the first version that I wrote, the 2001 version, Cameo Man is being beat up. And then meanwhile, Cody is in his bedroom listening to Britney Spears. And it's like, give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. And then like Ray goes like flying through the wall of Cody's thing.
Oh, man.
He's like, yeah. Hit me, baby, one more. And like Ray is getting the shit beat out of him right behind Cody. And Cody's just oblivious, just like rocking out to Britney Spears.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
And then, like, Ray's like, Cody, what the fuck are you doing?
But Randall, before I go, I just wanted to say, Jason, I'm all up for talking and being friends again, man. I mean, I think I got a little bit out of hand, and we both said bad things. So yeah, let's just talk about it off camera.
Hold on first,
if we could. And oh shit, Randall's walking off. Probably had to use the restroom. So yeah, just add me on, follow me back on Twitter, and we'll talk it out, and I'll get your number, and because I got so mad I deleted your number, and so I'll have to get your number again, and we'll figure it out.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, cool. Randall, where did you go, by the way?
My mom was at the door.
Oh, I thought you had to use the restroom or some shit.
No.
Oh, Randall, by the way, before I had a little nap, I heard, I know what fat is. You were talking like that I didn't think that.
It's a technical term, actually.
Yeah, you didn't think I know what fat is. I know what fat is. I don't think you're fat, though, Randall.
I'm actually obese, Fear.
I don't think you are. I think
I'm actually obese.
I'm being serious. I think you're just big bone. There's a difference between fat and obese. Like, fat would be like 300, 400, 500 pounds. That's fat. You're just big bone, like I've put on a little bit of weight. Like last time I checked, I'm 196.
Yeah.
And to me, that's not fat. Like that's just, I've gained a little weight and I'm just a little bit of chubby, but that's normal because like whenever I got into my accident, like the surgeon said, you're going to gain some weight because of
I didn't say anything about you.
No, I'm just saying. I would just let you know. I didn't want people to not think I knew what it meant.
Yeah, it's a technical term. It means you're 40 to 50 pounds over your BMI.
Yeah, I know what.
And I'm way over 40 to 50 pounds of my BMI.
But I'm just saying, Randall, like you're not like super fat. You're just big bone, a little chubby, just like I am. Like I said,
Zoom Vision says I'm thick.
Yeah, that would be a great word to describe. Yeah. Like I've only put on a couple of pounds. My normal weight is like around anywhere from like 160 to 170. That's my normal weight. Mm-hmm. And now I'm like 190 something. So I haven't gained much weight, but like my doctor said, oh yeah, you're like, I went from normal weight and then I had to lose a lot of weight because like they would not feed me. They said, after your surgery, we cannot give you any food until like you pass a bowel movement. And I had to pass it on my own, which I thought was so.
Who did you pass it to?
And I was like, I thought it was so stupid. I was like, how am I supposed to pass a bowel if I can't have anything to eat? And they said it'll just happen naturally. And I was losing mad crazy weight. Yeah. I lost like literally like 25, maybe 30 pounds. I went from literally like 170. I remember I got on the scale and I was like 145 something. It was ridiculous. Finally, I passed the bowel and I could eat. And they said after your surgery you'll put on a little bit of weight. So I said, is that normal? And the surgeon literally was like, yeah, it's normal. And I said, okay, cool. Yeah. So I haven't gained that much. Oh, I thought you kicked me out, Randall. I was like, what the hell? Randall, I'm too tired for this shit. Don't be fucking with me late at night. I'm so fucking tired, man.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Piers?
Oh, God. That guy's I can't even deal with that guy that late, Randall.
Yeah. Okay. Your turn.
I definitely don't want to deal with that fucking idiot. That guy gives me an earache.
He loves us, Piers. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he loves us, Randall.
He loves me.
I would love it if he would just go away.
All right. Well, he is gone, so there you go.
No.
So third question.
He's never gone, Randall. He's always creeping in the shadows and shit.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. All right. Third question for me.
Let's see here. What's your favorite thing about living in Florida?
Ooh, that is a good one.
I don't think I've ever asked you that one. I don't think.
Can I tell you my least thing about?
Tell me both.
Favorite thing about Florida?
Tell me both. Tell me your
hurricanes.
Tell me your favorite and your least favorite.
My favorite thing about Florida is here's the thing. Family Guy made fun of this, and it's true. And Family Guy made fun of this thing. It's very, very true. In Florida, for every hot, awesome, bubblicious babe there's a haggard, old, like decrepit mother that just hangs out with them, and it's like
it's very true. It's very true because there's a lot of retired people here.
Yeah. Like a lot of the babes,
it is the
hang out with their mom, and their mom is just like weird and creepy.
It is the biggest retirement state alive. So so tell me again, what's your favorite thing about living in Florida, and what's your least favorite?
Favorite thing, the babes.
Okay.
Least favorite thing, the hurricanes.
I agree with that.
It's a big pain in the ass when you're trying to watch a movie and it's a hurricane outside, and
I will agree. The hurricanes are crazy. I'd say my favorite thing. There's a lot more to do here. Missouri is very boring. Not many tourist attractions. There's a lot to do here in Florida. That's one of my favorite things. The people are very nice too. My least favorite thing, it rains too much here.
Yeah.
Rain.
Okay.
All right, your turn, buddy.
Why do you hate the classics, Fears? I thought A Christmas Carol was a great book. You said, screw Christmas Carol, and then
I never said that, Randall.
Hills Like White Elephants. I'm like, it's Ernest Hemingway's greatest book.
I never said that.
Said, I'm going to flush them all down the shitter.
You are lying, Randall. I never said that ever.
I'm just kidding.
Randall, I'm serious. I'm too tired. Stop fucking with me. I'm dead serious. I'm not even kidding.
All right. What's your favorite classic book, Ferris?
I mean, there's a lot. I have a lot, but one of my favorites, I'm dead serious. One of my favorites is The Wizard of Oz, because I remember my grandma buying me that.
Yeah.
So that's one of my favorites. I'm just going to go with that one, Randall, because I have too many favorites that are my classics.
Okay. My favorite is Flowers for Algernon. Did you ever read that one?
Never even heard of it. What is that?
Flowers for what it's about this guy named Charlie. He is mentally challenged, and he keeps a journal. And in the journal, there's misspellings and grammatical mistakes. Then he gets this pill to make him smarter. And eventually, throughout the story, he gets smarter and smarter. And when you read the journal entries, the spelling mistakes disappear. He becomes more eloquent. He starts constructing all these really interesting thoughts. But at the end of the book, the pills start to lose their effect, and he starts going back to mentally challenged. But at the end, he's worse than he was in the beginning. So at the end, it's like the book is barely readable, Mm-hmm. And that was not only a cool plot and a cool concept, but the execution, how it's written in his own journal and the spelling mistakes and then getting eloquent and then going worse. I thought that was really clever, and that was really cool.
My hair is just out of control tonight, Randall.
Yep. I think you should just shave it all off here. It's just get a razor and just.
It's kind of looking like Egon Spangler's hair going nuts. Yeah. No, I just haven't had time to get my hair cut, but it's definitely going to happen before I go visit my family in October.
All right. What is your question, my friend?
Let's see. Next question. Randall, if you died and you could only take one movie to heaven with you, what one movie would it be?
Ooh, well, it would have to be a tame movie, because I wouldn't want God, looking over my shoulder while I'm watching RoboCop. So, yeah, or Showgirls. That'd be another one that I would not want to take. So it'd have to be tame.
Oh, fuck that, Mercenary Man. Mercenary Man says, whenever I hit 2.5K or 1.5K, on any of my channels, I should shave my head. No way.
Do it.
No way. Not gonna happen. I'll do something special for the fans, but I'm not shaving my head. No way. I'll get a haircut, but I'm not shaving my head. No way.
As a side note,
what movie, Randall? What movie? What movie would you take?
Yeah.
I obviously would take Ghostbusters, but what movie would you take?
This is a tough one. 1989 Batman.
Nice. That's good. I don't think God would have a problem with that. I mean, there's a little bit of violence, but it's like superhero, so not too bad.
Okay, Fierce.
He kills. Wait. He kills someone in Batman.
Self-defense.
No, wait. What movie is it when he kills the big fat guy?
Batman Returns.
With the dynamite, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, number 2.
Yeah. If you could live life over again from 4, what would you do differently? But everything you know now. So.
Oh, man.
It's little 4-year-old Fears knowing everything that you know right now.
I would make a lot of changes, Randall. Let's just put it that way. Oh, my God.
Little Caesars pizza.
Oh, God. I'm being honest, Randall. If I could relive let's just put it this way. I would make a lot of changes, a lot. And I'll leave it at that because if I went on, that could be all night long. I mean, I've made some horrible mistakes in my life.
Yep,
But
you wouldn't drive through people's yards.
well, that's one of them, Randall. But let's put it this way: I have made a lot of mistakes, but I've learned from my mistakes. So I would totally, not my entire life. I mean, for most of my life, I mean, I've had a good life, but I've definitely made some big mistakes, but everybody's made big mistakes. I mean, I've never done anything like catastrophic. Just, I wish I could have handled some situations better. You know, like I've never like raped or killed anyone or, you know, done anything insane like that. But I look back and I'm like, you know, I could have handled that way better. And it has a lot to do with, everybody knows when I get cranky, when I get moody, I turn into like the worst version of myself. When I get cranky and moody and like pissed off, I get like my temper kicks in, and it's like I'm like the Incredible Hulk, Randall.
Has it always been like that, Fears? Or did it just start with the Crohn's?
What, my mood, my temper?
Yeah.
I mean, Crohn's has to do a little bit of it. Like whenever I don't feel good because of my Crohn's, I get really moody. I'm like, everybody fuck off, leave me alone. I'm in utter goddamn pain. Just leave me alone. And then I have to go like sleep it off. I'll take my medicine and I'll go sleep it off. And it's the worst fucking like stomach pain alive. So it has to do a lot with that. Other times, I'm like my dad in a lot of aspects. My dad has a very short fuse. But my temper is worse than my dad's, I think.
Yeah.
And I get in trouble a lot with this. Like when I get pissed off, I'd literally like, you know how like some people I just get pissed for like 2 or 3 minutes? I get pissed and I let everything out all at once. So like everything that's been bubbling up, I fucking destroy someone's fucking life force whenever I get pissed.
Yeah.
And I will not stop. I'll be like, I'll just go fucking ballistic on them. And then once I'm done, then later on I feel bad.
Is this how Little Fears used to be? Or
Yeah. Yeah. Like whenever I got pissed, like, you know, because I got made fun of a lot as a kid, Randall. So a lot of it has to do with that too. Like I got sick and tired of people fucking with me, you know? So like one time I was like, all right, fuck you. And then I just hit some kid, you know, and I never started a fight. I waited till the kid hit me. And as soon as he hit me, I knocked his ass out.
Yeah.
And then he never made fun of me ever again. That's usually how you have to deal with bullies. And I got
You've got to knock a few people out every now and then. Yeah.
Yeah. And
just a little love tap, you know, right on the jaw.
And I hate whenever I turn into like evil Fears. Like, yeah. I mean,
Jekyll Fears.
Yeah, basically. I mean, I hate it. I get angry, I get moody, I get cranky, and I just have a bad temper sometimes, you know? But we all have our flaws and shit. Normally, I'm happy-go-lucky Fears that we all love and know. And but man, whenever I get mad, it's like I unleash it out, and I have to get it all. It's like one of those things. I have to get it all out of my system, and then once it's all out of my system, then I calm down like 10, 15 minutes later. But whenever I'm pissed, I'm like, all right, you fucked with me. You're going down. And I don't care what you say. You fucking started it, and I'm fucking finishing it, and I will fucking destroy your life.
And you're like, 3 things is going to happen.
Right.
Me hitting you,
right.
You hitting the ground,
right.
and Fears laughing his ass off.
That's right. And I hate it. I hate it when that happens. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's. I've been really trying to work on my temper and my patience, but. Yeah, it
you
happens.
have come a long way.
I have.
You still have a long way to go.
Exactly. Oh yeah, man, I had such a short fuse in college.
Yeah.
So yeah, but no, I mean, I've gotten better over the years, but I try to let things roll off my back as much as possible now.
Yeah.
But everyone's
Little Seizures Pizza says, "Hi, Fears. How's it going?"
Well, hey. It has to do a lot, like, everyone's cranky when they're tired, Randall. So it's a mixture of those things. If I'm cranky and tired, I'm like, don't fuck with me, leave me alone. I need to get some sleep. A lot of people have that problem. Just people don't want to be fucked with, like whenever they're tired.
Yeah.
And then if it's like somebody bullying me, I hate bullies. I absolutely hate it. So normally, if somebody's bullying me, I will shred them a new asshole. I will rip them down to a fucking core, or it's a mixture of both. If they get me to that rage point, then I'll fucking destroy their life. And because they think like, oh, he's afraid of me. I'm not afraid of anyone. I'm not afraid of the trolls. I'm not afraid of anyone making fun of me. Take your best shot, no matter.
That's right, Mike Tyson. Fears is calling you out. He says you ain't nothing but a little bitch.
The thing is, no matter what they do, Randall, in the end, I'll win, and I'll do whatever it takes to win. And I know people have made fun of me about that, because when you get me to that point, when you've already pissed me off and you get me that point, they think I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. I will take them down.
Yep. That's what Fears is saying. He can take you down, Mike Tyson.
I don't care.
Set up that fight.
I'm dead serious. I don't care if you're 6'5" or 4'2". I'll find a way.
Yep.
But again, like I said, I hate when I get to that point, Randall. Like, if there's a way that I can fix a situation by not getting mad, I mean, nobody wants to get mad. We all have our flaws and shit. But yeah.
Yep. Vacant 100 says, favorite sci-fi and why is it Back to the Future?
Well,
what's your favorite science fiction film?
Well, Back to the Future isn't my favorite sci-fi.
What's your favorite sci-fi?
I mean, Escape from New York and Escape from LA are kind of sci-fi.
Yeah.
They take place in like a futuristic world, but I like Back to the Future, but it's not my favorite. I don't know why he assumed it was. I mean, I do love Back to the Future. I love that series, but if I had to pick just one sci-fi, I mean, there's so many. I like Predator is considered a sci-fi. Alien is considered a sci-fi.
Did you know I've never actually seen Back to the Future Part 3 all the way through ever? Never.
Why?
I don't like Westerns.
It's more of a comedy, Randall. I mean, it has Western aspects, but it's still a time travel. It's a time travel comedy. But it's not it's not like a Clint Eastwood Western, or it's not like a John Wayne Western.
Yeah.
And I used to watch John Wayne Westerns a lot with my grandpa and my dad, because my grandpa loved John Wayne movies. Mm. I used to watch them all the time. They weren't that bad. Sometimes they were boring, but they weren't that bad. You should totally sit down and watch them, Randall. But yeah, if I had to, I'm just gonna pick one, Randall, because I have so many.
Yeah, we're just spitballing here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick one sci-fi because I have so many favorite sci-fis. I love Escape from New York, and I didn't even know it existed until Randall said, Fears, you have got to watch this fucking movie.
Well, you told me you're a fan of John Carpenter. I'm like, you're a fan of John Carpenter? And you never seen
I'm dead serious. Until you said Fears, you've never seen this film. You got to watch it. It's right up your alley. Trust me.
I was like, if you love John Carpenter, you need to watch that.
You remember the conversation? Like, we were talking about John Carpenter movies, and I'm like, oh man, I love They Live, and I love The Thing, and I love Halloween. And you literally, it was either off camera or on camera. You're like, well, Fears, if you love all those, then you'll love this movie. If you have, he goes, I know you haven't seen it. And then you asked me, have you seen Escape from New York? I had no idea what you were talking about. I said, never even heard of it, never seen it. Tell me what it is. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah. You showed me the trailer. You sent me a link of the trailer off of YouTube. I watched the trailer, and I was like, this is fucking amazing. I cannot wait to watch this. I bought it on Blu-ray, watched it, and I was like, this is fucking fantastic. And then you're like, Fierce, watch the sequel. I watched the sequel, loved it. So I have, how do you say his name? Vatican?
I don't know, Vatican.
Or Vatican. Vatican, Vatican, whatever your name is.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pick one. I have so many favorite sci-fis, but to speed this up, Escape from New York is one of my favorite sci-fi movies.
And Escape from LA is another one of those movies that's like a carbon copy of the first movie. It's like I
mean, yeah, they kind of switched it up a little bit, but it's pretty much the same copy. Except instead of New York, it's like a post-apocalyptic, like LA's gone to shit. Everything's destroyed. There's like ruined buildings fucking everywhere. The Hollywood sign is like burning on fire and shit.
It's like Home Alone 2. It's like the exact same beats and the exact same characters and
I still like it though. It's still good. It's still a good sequel. It's just not as good as number one. And I am praying that they make a third one, Randall.
Yeah, we've talked about this a lot. We really want the third one to happen.
I'm dead serious. Before I die, I gotta see Snake Plissken in a third one. Like, I don't care. Either the one that you told me about, Randall, Escape from the World, or some other reincarnation of it, whatever. I gotta see. Like, and I was telling people on my live stream tonight, I would love to have a cameo. Either Snake Plissken kills me, or I would die a happy man if I got. You know how he like killed that one skinhead guy, Randall, in Escape from LA? Where that skinhead guy was like fucking with Snake Plissken. And he's like, hey man, you turn around, listen to me, you fucking, like, he was like going nuts on the guy. Snake Plissken's like, yeah, whatever, fuck you. And he turns around, just blows the guy away. He fucking dies. I was like, dude, if I could have a cameo, I would love if Snake Plissken like killed me. In like some major way. Like, I just start fucking with him, Randall, like, hey, Plissken, fuck you, bud. I would love it, Randall. I would love either a death scene or like to play his son. That'd be sweet. Or just
let me set up your death scene for you.
Just something. I would die a happy man and be in a Snake Plissken movie.
Let me set up your death scene.
Go for it.
So Snake Plissken is walking through a wasteland.
Yeah.
And you just pop out with your phone and say, hey, Snake, can I get a comment for my YouTube channel, FierceMan26?
Yeah.
Like, FierceMan26. Then he whips out news. He blows you away.
Yeah, there you go.
And then he goes, there's 26 bullets for your ass.
That's awesome, Randall. I'm like, just like, hey, Plissken, like, can I get a selfie? And he's like, fuck you and your selfie. And like, just blows me away. That'd be awesome. Be fucking great, Randall.
He's like, you can put this on your Twitch. Your body will be twitching.
Well, I don't do Twitch. I'm serious. I don't do Twitch.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Twitch is like for video games and shit. Like, put this on your Twitter, shit like that. I love how he talks, Randall. It's always like very quiet,
growly,
and he says it like one of my favorite scenes is not even in the movie. If you ever watched the trailer from Escape from LA, everything's like blowing up, and they start listing the rules of the future, like no talking, no smoking. You have to have a license if you want to.
Oh yeah, your rules are beginning to annoy me.
Yeah, I love that's one of my fucking favorite lines. Like they're listing all the rules for the future, like no talking, at government.
Well, at first the rules start off like reasonable, like no guns, no drinking, no hard drugs, and then it gets like for really petty, and it's like no red meat, no sugar, no salt,
no talking,
no swearing.
It literally says no talking, and like they just keep getting unreasonable, and then all of a sudden an explosion goes off, You see Snake Plissken walk in, and he just turns and he's like, your rules are really starting to annoy me. And I'm like, that's fucking amazing, man. And he kind of squints his one good eye because he's got an eye patch on the other, and he's like, your rules are really starting to annoy me.
That's one thing I love about the original Mortal Kombat.
And he just like
version. Remember that scene in the 1995 version where Shang Tsung shows up at Kano's place, and like Kano's like, yeah, maybe me and Sonya should share a cabin, have our own little honeymoon cruise. Right, and then Shang Tsung like whips out a switchblade, and he's like,
I've seen
so much as touch a Kano. You're going to need a seeing eye dog. And then you see Kano do this. He's like,
Randall, I have seen every variation of Mortal Kombat. The good ones, the bad ones, the horrible ones. The most recent one is my favorite. That movie, the new Mortal Kombat movie, is fucking epic. I love that movie. I couldn't wait to buy it. Couldn't wait. All right, whose turn is it, Randall?
I believe it's your turn.
All right. Favorite kid game show growing up? I used to watch a lot of kid game shows growing up.
Oh, well, again, mine is the same as yours, so I want to pick something different.
Double Dareage.
Double Dareage, yeah.
All right, Randall, what was your favorite obstacle on the Double Dare obstacle course?
The slime slide, where they had to slide down the slide and it had slime all over it.
Well, there was a few like that. Which one? Are you talking about
the orange one? The orange one.
The Sunday slide?
Yeah.
Or was it the ringer?
No, it was the Sunday slide.
Sunday slide was pretty good. I loved two. I loved this the big gumball machine, like where they would run up to the top and jump in these pit of balls, and they would go flying down the pit of balls and come out the big gumball machine. Yeah. That was a good one. And then I love the one called the ringer, where a kid would start spinning the rings. And the other kid would dive through the ringer and get all. He'd go down the slide and just get covered in goop. So yeah.
Geodudes says, question for you both: favorite animated series, both as kid and adult? Batman the animated series, hands down.
Wait.
Batman the animated series.
Wait, is Geodudes? Are you asking like? What's my favorite one as an adult, and then what's my favorite one as a kid?
He says both.
Okay, so favorite one as a kid is going to be no surprise for me. Animated cartoon, The Real Ghostbusters. I watched the shit out of that cartoon. The Real Ghostbusters. Fears caught it every morning. Every morning. I don't watch a lot of cartoons as an adult, but if I had to pick one, probably Randall, you go while I think of my.
I like Batman the animated series because number one, they stole the aesthetic from Batman and Batman Returns. Like it's the same like 1920s kind of vibe. And even though it was a show made for kids, those shows were really dark. They were really adult. They tackled a lot of adult issues and a lot of themes. And a lot of the characters
that I like Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah, a lot of the characters that were created in Batman the Animated Series went on to have major roles in other movies. Like
I can't think of one.
Clayface wasn't a character until Batman the Animated Series, and Harley Quinn made her debut on Batman the Animated Series.
Not to insult your question, Jason. I can't think. I don't watch a lot of cartoons as an adult, so I haven't got one for an adult. But my favorite one growing up was The Real Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
What about you?
Dudes says that is absolutely 100% unacceptable. No, I'm just kidding.
I can deal with it, Randall.
Just kidding. Just stirring the pot, Fears. Stirring the pot.
It's all right. It's all right. It's fucking 1 a.m., Randall. You stir that pot. You stir that pot, motherfucker. What the fuck is wrong with you, Randall? Jesus Christ.
What's wrong with me? I'm perfect, Fears.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
I'm a robot here, Fears. I'm created by Geodudes to help you through life. I'm a helpful AI. I'm the slave-o-matic. 9,000.
9000. Randall, we still got to make that commercial. Like, tired of doing your laundry yourself? Don't have time to do your washing or cooking? Well, no problem. With the new Slavo-Matic 9000, you can be a lazy shit and let the Slavo-Matic 9000 do it all for you.
Yeah. Geodudes actually did have a comment. He said Clayface was from the comics prior to the animated series. I've never seen a single comic with Clayface in it before the animated series, so I don't know. And then Vacan says, you don't watch any South Park? I watched South Park for a long time.
I watched it a long time ago, but not now. I watched it years ago.
I watched South Park for a long time, but the thing is, they got into a habit where they were just like, oh, we're going to gross out the audience. We're going to do the grossest thing possible. And it just got old after a while, and I'm like, I don't need to be grossed out. You know, like, I'm watching TV with my mom. I don't need to watch a guy take a 500-pound shit. I don't need to.
They did a lot of shit. They, made fun of, gays on that show. They killed Kenny every chance they got. Yeah. They had that black guy saying weird shit to kids. The black cook guy. Yeah. He was saying weird shit to the kids, and I'm like,
there was just too many gross moments on there that I was just like, you know what? I'm out. I'm not gonna watch this.
Yeah, I kind of stopped watching. I mean, there's only so many ways that you can kill Kenny.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not game. So.
Yeah.
All right. Your question, Fears.
That was a good question, Geodudes. I don't watch a lot of cartoons as an adult.
Yeah.
But man, oh man, Randall, every 8 o'clock, before school, and if I missed it, my mom taped the real Ghostbusters for me. But yeah.
Did you guys watch any Adult Swim cartoons like Aqua Teen Hunger Force or Squibbillies? I'm going to answer that by doing this.
I've never watched that. I've heard of it. I've just never watched it.
Bam.
Oh, wow.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Nice, Randall.
Yeah.
All right, Randall.
I love me some Aqua Teen. That was Aqua Teen was the original inspiration for me to get into animation.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, Randall. My question is it's a 2-part question. When you were younger, or in college, or in high school, or whatever, did you ever go camping? And if it is yes, where's your favorite camping location that you ever went to?
I only went camping once or twice in my entire life. I don't even remember where it was. I think it was somewhere in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
So
I went camping all the time as a kid, and one of my favorite camping places, my grandpa and grandma owned this, you had to actually own, you had to buy into this. It was like a timeshare place. It was it's in Missouri. It's a real place. You guys can look it up. Lost Valley Lake Resort. They had camping, boating, fishing there. They had, on the property, they had a miniature golf course. They had 2 pools, a big log cabin, where people could check in. There was checkers there. You could play in the log cabin. They had games, and they had a big campfire every night. I mean, it was a really cool place. And me and my dad and my grandpa, we would always go and fish off the dock and stuff. And we went fishing. Yeah. That's my favorite camp thing. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a really fun place.
Mercenary Man says, "Oh, Randy, I was telling Fears the other day, one weekend you guys should do a camping vlog so you can show Fears your Swiss Army knife."
No, so Fears can show off his Boy Scout skills. I know a lot of the Boy Scout stuff, Randall. I mean, I was in the Boy Scouts for...
Do you know how to make s'mores?
I do.
No, you don't.
Randall, that's bullshit. We made s'mores on camera, and it's on.
I know, I'm just kidding.
On my channel, buddy.
I'm joking. I forgot.
No, I know how to start a fire. I know certain ways to make a fire. There's a bunch. There's the log cabin. There's the teepee fire. There's the star fire, where you set the piece of wood in a star format. It takes a long time to start a fire without any matches, but I know how to do it.
Triple Nickel Pickle Tickle is here, and he says, do you know how to do the triple nipple pickle tickle knot?
I do.
Yeah. So that was my question. So what's your question for me? Yeah.
It's called, hey, Trickle Nickel Pickle, you can suck my ass. So tackle that one.
We're just kidding, Tickle.
I'm
We're
just
kidding.
I'm just playing. Just playing around. But no, I mean, I learned a lot of that stuff growing up. I know CPR. I know all that. I know, like.
I know ABC.
I know the certain vines you don't go by, poison sumac, poison ivy, all that crap. That's why I had so much fun camping as a kid, because I knew how to do all that shit.
Yeah. Fears knows his astrology, too. He can point out the sun and the moon. It's crazy.
And I'll be honest, I don't know. Randall's lying his teeth out. I don't know anything about astrology.
He's an he's a Leo. Fierce is
Scorpio,
Leo.
Randall. Scorpio.
Scorpio.
I don't even know what that. I'm being honest. I don't even know what that means. Like, I know it's like you're a Scorpio if you're born in October, but what the hell are Scorpios? Randall, can you tell me? Can you look it up real quick and tell me? I've always wanted to know what a Scorpio is. Like, what are they?
It's a sign of what your zodiac sign is. Whatever month you were born in.
I know that, but like, what are Scorpios all about? Can you look it up on Google real quick and tell me?
Well, each zodiac sign has a personality traits. So hold on.
Yeah, I've always wanted to know what Scorpios are all about. And I've never looked it up. Like, I've always wanted to know what a Scorpio is, because my birthday is October 28th. I just always wanted to know. And now
I don't think you're gonna like it.
What?
I don't think you're gonna like it.
Is it that bad?
Yeah.
All right, let's hear it, Randall.
Scorpios get the label of being obsessive, secretive, and just plain evil. When you hear someone say they hate Scorpio, it's really them not being able to match the intensity level of a Scorpio. Aries, the first sign of the zodiac, gets a lot of heat for being the first sign and for being a cardinal fire sign.
Is there anything good about being a Scorpio?
Hold on, let me look somewhere else.
I mean, I'm just curious. Like, it's not about hating it or liking it. I'm just.
Oh yeah, here's some good stuff.
I've always just wanted to look at.
Resourceful, powerful, brave, passionate, a true friend. Weaknesses: distrusting, jealous, manipulative, violent. Scorpio likes truth, facts, being right, talents, teasing, passion. Scorpio dislikes dishonesty, revealing secrets, superficiality, small talk. Scorpios are passionate and obsessive people with determination and focus you rarely see in other zodiac signs. They will turn to in-depth research to reach the truth behind anything they find important. Great leaders and guides, Scorpios are resourceful, dedicated, and fearless when there is a challenge to be overcome. They will hold on to other people's secrets, even when they are very fond of them to begin with, and do anything for those they can tie themselves to.
So, I mean, it's like anything. Like Scorpios, they do have some good things, but everything has a good and bad side. So,
and then here's Sagittarius's. Sagittariuses are just plain awesome. They're the best at everything. They're really cool. They're nice. They're positive. They're uplifting.
And,
Randall. What?
You are full of.
Are you saying I'm not that? It says they're highly creative. They tend to make shit up all the time.
That they do. What does it actually say, Randall?
I don't know. I didn't look.
Oh, okay.
I'm interested.
Well, I mean, that's with anything. I mean, like the stuff that you wrote. The things that you said.
No, it's just for you, Fear.
Like Scorpios have some good things. Scorpios have some bad things. So you take the yin and the yang. Mercenary Man says Scorpio is the guy from Mortal Kombat. Oh, I know this, and he's a badass, Randall. Get over here. And he throws.
You're also friends with Sub-Zero and can shoot ropes from your hands.
Hell yeah! Well, it's not really a rope, is it? It's a chain. It's a chain with a dagger on it. It's a chain. Get it right, Visions. Get over here, you motherfucker! And launches that fucking chain, dude. Randall, the guy gets the fucking chain in Mortal Kombat in the new movie pierces his fucking arm. The blade goes right through his arm. He does a classic line like, "Get the fuck over here." Grabs the chain.
You didn't say the F word.
Launches the guy. He goes flying over there. And then the ultimate battle, Randall. I love that fucking movie. The movie's great. Fucking love that movie. Let's ask Jason a question, Randall. Jason, your thoughts on the newest version of well, that's not the newest. Your thoughts on the Ben Affleck Batman. Go.
And Jason, who is your favorite horror icon who's named after you?
Well, Randall, we all know that. Jason loves Jason. Jason's told me this many times. He fucking loves Jason Voorhees. I already knew that one. I was like,
I gotta say, if there was a horror,
I was like, I know that one. I'm like Jason.
Randy.
I was like, Jason's told me that tons of times. Like, me and Jason's have had debates. Hey, Fears, like Jason would kill Michael. I'm like, fuck Jason. I'm like, Michael would crush him in 8 seconds.
Jason would mop the floor with Michael.
Oh, please, Randall.
Jason would tear Michael in two. Jason Kruger, he says. Jason Kruger. Yeah.
There you go.
A lot of people don't know Freddy had a son, and Freddy's son's name was Jason.
No, he's talking about Freddy versus Jason. That's what Gio dudes. Yeah. He loves that movie. Yeah. Freddy versus Jason's awesome. Yeah. I love that movie.
We all know Freddy would win.
What, against Michael?
Yeah.
Fuck that. No way.
Freddy would tear Michael a new asshole.
No, he would not, Randall.
Yeah. He would reach into Michael's ass, tear out his asshole.
Oh, please.
Have you ever seen Halloween the 13th, Fears?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's crazy.
I think Vision's
Jason just mops the floor with Michael.
I think Vision's showing me there's no such thing as Halloween the 13th, but
that is a pretty good idea.
But Visions, I have saw your new T-shirt and it looks phenomenal, and you better send me one of those goddamn shirts, along with all the other shirts for my birthday, and the Visions unboxing birthday box that you're gonna send me.
Yeah, and here's a shirt. He wants a Halloween Lila shirt.
Listen, that shirt looked amazing, dude. So size large. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Geodude says Ben Affleck from Batman versus Superman or just the Ben Affleck. Just tell me what you think of Ben Affleck's Batman in general.
Fears, check this out. It looks like you're behind my closet.
I want to know. Oh shit! It does look like that, Randall.
It looks like you're right there in my closet.
It does. Oh my god, that's funny. Wait,
that's hilarious. Get out of my closet, Fears! Fears is in the closet.
You son of a bitch.
That does. It looks like we're in the same room together. Oh shit.
Randall, you come up with some crazy shit, but this is.
I did that on accident. I just slid it over there, and I just
I'm telling you, Randall. I love it. I love it. Randall gets more hilarious as the night goes on.
I come up with new shit all the time.
It's true. I love Randall's humor. I love Randall's humor. Yeah, just tell me what you think about Ben Affleck's Jason, just in general. I mean, not Jason. Ben Affleck's Batman in general.
Jason says Ben Affleck can suck it. Yeah.
Wow. All right, good to know.
Just kidding, Jason.
As an overall Batman, I'd say he's my number 2 fave. Nice. Cool. No. Randall, what do you think of his costume? His suit looked pretty sweet.
In Batman versus Superman?
I mean, in both.
I like the robotic suit. That was cool.
I meant just his normal suit. In general, his suit was pretty good.
My favorite is Batman Returns.
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
He's got that little insect thing on his abs.
Again, I'll say this again. All the Batmans are great except for Clooney. Fuck Clooney.
I love Clooney. What are you talking about?
Listen, I love George Clooney as an actor. As Batman, oh my god, I'd rather slit my wrist. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. He can carry as both Bruce Wayne with acting, and then the physicality part. He had hands down the best Batman fight. Yeah, pretty much. And he's got the deep voice and shit, Randall. Plus, his Batcave was one of the coolest Batcaves alive. His Batcave looked pretty badass, Randall.
Michael Keaton Batcave all the way down.
And I'm not listen. I like Keaton's Batcave. I'm just saying he had one of the best Batcaves.
Not even close.
Are you serious? Come on, Randall.
Not even close. The Val Kilmer Batman was better. Batcave was better.
Yeah, right. Are you nuts?
No. Actually,
Randall.
Yeah, I am.
Listen, Randall. Actually, you are. Actually, Randall, dude, you know you're my best friend, and I love you, man. You cannot deny Bruce Wayne's Ben Affleck's Batcave. That thing was a shit, man.
Which one?
His Batcave.
League or BBS?
I mean, it's the same. It's the same Batcave in Justice League and Superman vs. Batman. It's the same.
I didn't like it. It looked like a warehouse.
It wasn't a warehouse though. It had waterfalls in it, and it had like an elevator. And it had like structure and shit. Had all those gizmos and gadgets on the second floor.
Okay.
It looked fucking great. I'm not saying Keaton's isn't good. Keaton's Batcave is really good. I'm just saying it's one of my favorite Batcaves.
Uh-huh.
It was fucking great.
All right.
Like,
time for a Randy question.
Randall, I was like a little kid in a candy store. If I would have been on that set, I would have took pictures of all that shit. I don't care what the director would say. Hey, Fears, you can't take a picture in the Batmobile. You can suck my ass. You only live life once. I'm getting it in the fucking Batmobile, and I'm taking a picture, goddammit. That's right.
Vacant 100 says, in Val Kilmer's documentary, he was saying he couldn't move and hear that well in the costume. Yeah. And eventually didn't talk to anyone on set. What do you think of that? Stick that in your pipe and smoke it, Fears.
Well, I mean, that's understandable because probably those bat suits are really hot. They're really heavy. And, they have to deal with a lot of shit, being kind of entombed in those suits,
Actually, when Michael Keaton was doing the press screening for Vulture is when also around the time Batman Justice League, and Michael Keaton said to Ben Affleck, he said, get a zipper on that thing because you will have to go to the bathroom 500 times during that shoot.
And he got a zipper.
You need to get a zipper. Yeah.
That's right.
Because, the original X-Men costumes from X-Men 2000, they could barely move in those furs.
I'm serious, Randall. I honestly think I should ask my mom to make a Fears Man costume.
I think you should do that too. And I think you should do like 500 random acts of kindness when you do it.
I would love to go to conventions as dressed up as Fears Man.
Yeah. And I would love to go to conventions dressed up as Cameo Man.
Dude, you have to.
And I would love to marry Amy Jo Johnson. And I would love to have a Lamborghini. And I would love to live in a $5 million house.
It's not going to happen. As much as you love Amy Jo Johnson, she's already married. She has kids.
She's not married.
Yes, she is.
No, she divorced him.
Well, whatever. She has kids. She's getting up there in age.
I don't care if a woman has kids. I'll take care of the kids.
I never said you don't. I'm just saying it's very unlikely that she's going to say yes to Randall, but you never know.
I don't know. I'll sweeten the pot a little bit. Sweeten the pot.
Hopefully, Randall.
I'll lose 100 pounds for Amy Jo Johnson. Amy, I'm putting it out. There's the challenge right there. If Randy loses 100 pounds, you got to give Randy at least one date.
Listen, Randall, you're my best friend, man, and I love you like a brother. I'm not saying it won't happen. I'm just
if Amy Jo Johnson said she would date me, I would lose 100 pounds.
Listen, I'm not saying it won't happen. I'm just saying I'm trying to be a realist, buddy. It's highly doubtful that Amy Jo Johnson will want a piece of the Randy Meister, but I will give you $100. If it ever happens, Randall, I'll give you $100.
There we go, Amy. I'll put that $100 right to any charity of your choice.
I'll give you $100. That's serious.
Good incentive.
Because I want you to be happy, Randall. I don't care whether it's with any girl or Amy Jo Johnson. I just want you to be happy. You know, one of these days you're going to find your Mrs. Brown. Mrs. Brown. Hopefully one day I find a Mrs. Fears, and you know, we all live happily ever after.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
All right, Randall, whose turn is it?
Tis mine. Time for a Randy question.
All right, go ahead. I'm listening, Mercenary Man. I'm not knocking him. I'm just trying to be a realist. Like, he says, don't knock Randy. He has magical skills. If Randy could work his magic and get Amy Jo Johnson, I would be like,
yeah, I would just settle for a date. I think that'd be cool.
So would I, Randall. I haven't had a date in quite a while.
Yeah.
You know?
And I'll tell you, if Amy said, Randy, I'll give you a date. If you lose 100 pounds, dinner's on me.
Listen, Randall, that would be money well spent. If you got Amy Jo Johnson, I would give you $100 and say, take her out and have the best night of your life.
Yeah, we'd go to Outback Steakhouse. That'd be good.
I would give you $100 and say, take her out dancing, take her to a nice restaurant, go get some drinks, you know, have a nice night, live it up, go nuts.
Yeah,
because I'm that good of a friend. I'd be like, I'm impressed, Randall. You go get some pussy, and $100, and you guys have at it.
Yeah.
All right, Randall. What's your question, buddy?
If you could ask Tony Robbins 3 questions and 3 questions only, what would it be?
What's my destiny?
Yeah.
Because
we're talking about Tony Robbins, not God.
I would still ask him that because I'm having a hard time finding my destiny in life. There's a difference between saying I think I know what my destiny is and then actually having a destiny. Like, I think my destiny is I love making people laugh. I love making videos. I would love to have a job where I can make people laugh, make videos, make an honest living wage. But that may not be my destiny. I want it to be my destiny, but I
think I know what he would say, too. He'd say, Fears, your destiny is whatever you make it.
Well, I would want him to say that to me because I've been having a hard time trying to find that destiny. So that would be number 1. Number 2 would be like, that's a hard question, Randall. That's all I got for right now. That would be definitely one question I would ask him. The other 2 I'll get back to you on.
Well, can I answer that question for me?
Go ahead.
If I had 3 questions,
Randy, Randy, I'll be right back. I got to take a piss, but go ahead and continue.
All right, yeah, good listening. All right. Yeah.
Well, Randall, I got to take a piss. You want me to blow my bladder out? I'll be back. Or just wait until I get back.
Blow the bladder out. Yeah.
Wait until I get back, Randall.
I mess with Fears every now and then. I'm gonna wait till he's back because I want him to hear this. But Randy Joe Johnson, oh man. Don't knock Randy. He has the magic skills. Thank you, Mercenary. I'm glad somebody believes in me. I'm just kidding. If I was Randy, I would make her name after. I would take her name at Randy Joe Johnson. That'd be a. I would want her to keep her name because she is a celebrity, and if she changed it to Amy Jo Brown, that doesn't have a ring to it. You know, Amy Jo Brown. You know. I mean, even though she would still be my wife, that would be cool. But yeah. So if Amy Jo Johnson said, Randy, if you lose 100 pounds, I'll give you a date, I would immediately buy Tony Robbins' Path to Permanent Weight Loss. I'd buy that DVD series. And I would get that shit done forever, you know. But again, although I hate to say it, Fears is probably right. I probably may never meet the beautiful, the lovely, the bodacious Miss Amy Jo Johnson. But I can always admire her from afar. So there you go.
Exactly, Randall. Exactly. That's what I was saying. Like it's okay to fantasize about her. It's okay to like admire her. But the same thing. Will John Fears ever get any yummy Dillian action? Never. She's the most hottest. Well, one of the most hottest porn stars I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I'm totally a fan.
And we all know that Fears is just bullshitting his ass off. He would never want to have a dinner with her. He's like, yeah, let me get up at that. Yeah.
Randall, I would have dinner with Dillian Harper.
Let me dive face first. Yeah.
Listen, Randall, I would have dinner. I would have dinner with with Dillian, trust me.
Yeah. Okay, so here are the 3 questions that I would ask Tony if I could ask him anything. First question I would ask Tony, how do you get the weight off and keep it off? I'm already good at getting it off. How do you keep it off? How do you keep that?
That's hard. I've lost a bunch of weight, but then you have to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So
that'd be my first question. How do you
sometimes I even
lose the weight and keep it off?
Sometimes I even skip breakfast, Randall. I only eat today. I didn't have anything for breakfast. I just had lunch and dinner. Yeah. So Visions, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to lose 100 pounds, but dude, it's my birthday, and you promised me that you would send the official Exhumed Visions birthday bash box for the
Fears
unboxing.
wants $1 million in free stuff exhumed.
I never said that, Randall. Listen, I know Visions is going to hook me up because he's a fan and he's a friend, and I care more that Vision is a friend.
Yeah.
So I don't care whatever he sends. Visions, I will totally give you a massive plug and
Visions, he's going to send you a box with a Kano knife in it. Yeah.
And me and Randy, speaking of the Kano knife, we got to use it again, Randy, to open up the box.
Yeah.
We're going to use the Kano knife again to open up the box, Randall. And me and Randy will open it up just like Visions. We're going to open it up and give you a big plug just like we did last time. But Randy, you have to sit there with me and open it up because last time Visions was genius with the humor. The fucking watch sleepaway camp shit would not die. Then
Vision says, "I'll send you Fear's birthday box if you lose 100 pounds, Randy."
I got you. Okay. I thought he meant to me. Okay, I got it. That was funny.
I was saying that to Randy.
I got you. All right. I misread it. I'm sorry. I misread it. My bad. No. But
so here, can I get with the second question first?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Second question, I would ask, how do I stay motivated? I'm motivated on certain days, like here and there, every so often. Some days I have really good nutrition, and some days I have really good nutrition and still don't do anything. How do I stay at 500 miles per hour? How do I stay at that?
I think everybody battles with that, Randall, because sometimes I'll be like writing, my book.
Yeah.
I'll bang out like 3 or 4 pages, for the Lonely Ghost, and then other days I'm like, oh, fuck this. I'm like, I'm not writing today. Let me go take a nap. And I'll be real lazy. And then I'm like, all right, time to wake up. I'll write some more shit. And then the ghost fucking hides behind a rock and...
Because that's one of the major things that he says he doesn't like to be called. He doesn't like to be called a motivator. He's not a motivator. He gives people inspiration and helps people figure out the problems. But he said he doesn't like being called a motivational speaker. He really doesn't.
I have to be inspired, Randall. Like whenever I make a video, I'm usually inspired about something. Well, except for the streams. The streams I just do because I love doing streams and I love the fans love the streams. But if it's a vlog or a video, I have to be inspired, worthy to make a video of. Like if it's just like if I'm not inspired or I'm just cranky and I'm in the mood or I'm just not feeling it, I'm like, fuck this. I'm gonna put on some Die Hard and watch Die Hard movies all day and take some naps. Because I'm getting old, Randall. We old guys need to take our naps. I love me some naps.
Okay, so first question, how to lose the weight and keep it off. Second question, how do I stay motivated at 500 miles per hour. And the third question would be, how do I solve Fierce's problems?
When you figure that out, Randall, you let me know.
I'll let you know.
I'm serious. Whenever I'm down, I always come to Randall and ask him, like, Randall, I need some advice.
Yeah.
I'm going through some shit right now. I need your help.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Because I think if I could lose weight and keep it off and have motivation at like 500 miles per hour, I think everything else would just come naturally.
Randy, I'll be honest. I wish I could be more like you because Randy is the most nicest person in the world. He gives advice. And I'm usually a happy-go-lucky guy. But, like I said, when someone double-crosses me, when someone fucks with me, I have a hard time, like, letting things go. And I hold grudges. It's one of those things, if you burn me, I think you're the most evil person alive and you're dead to me, you know? Once somebody double-crosses me, I'm like, fuck you. You know, like I could care less if you lived or died, you know? Like, I just don't want to deal with you anymore. Like, if you burn me once, you'll burn me again. So fuck you, you know?
Yeah.
But if you're loyal.
Zoom's vision says you're a true mercenary. Yeah.
I wouldn't call me a mercenary, but.
Oh, no, wait. I think he was saying true mercenary to Mercenary 122.
Okay. I just wish I could be more like you, Randy. More.
Yeah. Pray about it.
I'm just saying, I wish I could be more easygoing. I wish I wouldn't put so much stress on my shoulders. I wish I wouldn't take things so seriously sometimes. Sometimes I'm super lovable and happy-go-lucky and things fall off my shoulders sometimes. Happy-go-lucky John Fears that we all love and know. And then sometimes I'm like super serious Fears. Don't fuck with me. Leave me the fuck alone. If you fuck with me, I'm going to fuck with you a million times harder, you know? And I wish I wasn't like that, you know? And I'm poorly made, Randall. I've told you this before. God poorly made me.
No, you are wonderfully made.
I appreciate that, buddy.
Yeah.
I don't know. So sometimes I think I'm poorly made, but I'm doing my best to be a better person. I really am.
Yeah.
Because I don't want everyone to hate me on YouTube. I like a lot of people love me on YouTube, which I appreciate. Like, you know, Bimbo and Exhumed Visions and Mercenary Man and you and Jason and a handful of other people. I really appreciate all the fans, you know, that love Fears just the way he is. But there's other people, man, that are like, we hate you, Fears. Kill yourself. Fuck you. You know. I mean, I've heard
like, what are you talking about? I'm already dead. What are you talking about?
Not even bring him up, Randall. Not even bring him up.
Yeah. One thing that I pray for a lot, Fears, is.
Hey, I'll be honest. Randall, I'll be honest. One of my sick pleasures is that I love when you do your impersonation of him. Your impersonation of him is fucking great because he has the most fucking annoying voice on the face of the goddamn planet. What do you mean, man? I talk like a fucking 11-year-old, man.
All right. So, Exhumed Vision says the happy-go-lucky John Fears we all love and know.
There you go. Randall, I love his little, like, quirks, you know. Like, everything has to be so dramatized, and I act like a fucking 11-year-old. And
all right, let's get off of it.
So dramatic, man.
Don't make me block you again, Fizz.
You're not going to block me, Randall.
Yeah?
Oh, shit. Oh my God. Oh, man. No, I'm just saying, Randall. I wasn't making fun of anyone. I'm just saying I love your impersonation of that guy.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say. What did Vision say? The happy-go-lucky John Fears that we love and know. Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. So let me see. Yeah, so those would be my three questions. Did I say all three?
You're absolutely right, Mercenary Man. I am. That's why well, I'll always hate that guy. Let's put it out there. I'm so I'm not on a clean slate with that guy, but everybody else within reason. There's some people that I just cannot forgive, and he's one of those people. So not a clean start on him, but I'm not going to wish death upon him. But I don't like him. But that's why I deleted like 60 or 70 of those bad hate streams. Like they were so negative, Randall. I thought, all right, I got to start fresh.
Yeah.
And it's another way of me being a better person. I deleted all those streams, and it took me at least a half an hour to delete. I only kept like 10 to 12 streams that were actually really good. All the other ones were so hateful. I just got rid of them all.
So, what is your favorite Bruce Willis movie?
Oh, man. It's so hard, Randall.
Die Hard.
I mean, that's one of them, but God, he's got so many. I do like him in Cop Out. Cop Out with Kevin Smith made.
Yeah.
That's a real funny one.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to say, the first Die Hard, the very first Die Hard, is amazing. So, yeah.
Uh-huh.
But, yeah, you're absolutely right, Mercenary Man. Not about the last comment you said. I could care less about that guy, but I am starting on a clean slate. That's why I deleted all those streams. But yeah,
and you are a true mercenary man. There you go. Enough said.
Randall, you are great.
I try.
You are. You make me laugh.
One thing that I pray for a lot, Fears, is wisdom, and I pray for like handfuls of wisdom every day so that I can shock people with my insight.
You are smart. You are a smart guy, and you're a good friend, man. I always appreciate all your advice.
Yeah.
You've helped me out so much through the years, buddy.
Yeah.
And I'm dead serious. Like Randall's gave me so much advice, and I appreciate it, man. I really do.
Yep.
I really do.
I bought some books just to help you, Fears.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I really do.
So it is 1:39. We've been talking for 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Right. How many people are watching?
23.
Are you being for real?
No, 4.
Oh God, Randall, you're always getting me with this shit. I'm so tired. All right, what's the next question, Randall?
Next question. I asked you what
was it my turn or your turn?
What's your favorite Benedict Cumberbatch series?
Oh man.
Or movies?
I loved him as Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Like
my favorite has got to be Sherlock.
I mean that's good too. I did love him in that, but I loved him as Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Like his performance was amazing. I absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
Let me ask a question now, and I'll ask this for the fans and you, Randall. Let's see. Let me think here. Randall, if there's one thing that you could change about yourself, what would it be and why?
Teeth. I think it's evident.
Well, I didn't know. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
So everybody in the chat, what's one thing that you could change about yourself and why? Me, we all know. I wish I could be more patient and less angry sometimes. Less angry, more patient. Yeah, those two.
Like you said, one thing I really wish I know, like Tony Robbins hates being called a motivational speaker. He says that I give people motivation, but that's not what I do, But if I could ask Tony one, I'd be like, I need motivation. So if you got it, just do it.
Well, sometimes, Randall, it depends. Some days you're highly motivated. Like you'll call me and be like, "Hey, Fears, like, guess how many drawings I did? I knocked out like 12 drawings, dude." Yeah. And I'm like, "Sweet, man, keep it up." And
I just wish I could maintain that level. And
then other days you're like, "Fears, I hope you don't mind, man. I haven't had a good day. I only knocked out like 4 drawings." And you know me, Randall. Usually I either sympathize with you and go, "Randall, I'll be honest. I don't care. Like, I'm so tired. Like that's fine that you only cranked out 4 drawings.
Yeah.
But yeah, so everyone has those good days, Randall, and everybody has bad days.
Yeah. I wish I could maximize the good days,
Well, I mean, I think you do. I mean, I like whenever I'm having a great day, I crank out tons of footage, for the
Tons
channel.
of content.
Tons of content.
Who would win in a fight, Cumberbatch's Sherlock or Doctor Strange? Oh, that's a tough
Probably
one.
Doctor Strange. Probably.
Yeah, I would have to say, well, Doctor Strange physically is actually
Doctor Strange
he's got those hands that
Doctor Strange has powers, Randall. Like Sherlock Holmes doesn't have any powers, so I would say Doctor Strange for sure.
Yeah, I would agree.
What I was trying to say is, like, me and you, we're one of the same. Like, whenever I have a good day, I crank out I crank out the content. I crank out the positivity. I'll go run on the treadmill for an hour. Everything's going good. Everything's rocking. But then if I have a bad day or if I'm depressed, I usually just lay on this couch and turn off my phone and just watch a bunch of movies and just lay in depression, everyone's going to have good days and everyone's going to have bad days.
Yeah.
So I would just say, just try and focus on the good days. I mean, that's what I try and do. I try and focus more on the good days, buddy. So just try and throw out the negative and worry about the positive,
Okay. So my next question is, who would win, old, decrepit Bruce Willis or super powerful, super strong Bruce Willis?
Well, obviously super strong Bruce Willis.
Why do you say that?
Because he's young, he's in his prime.
Oh, yeah.
And he's not old and he's not decrepit, Randall. So that one was a pretty easy question,
I know, I'm just kidding. That wasn't my question.
All right, what's your question?
Let me think. If you could have any other Power Ranger besides Amy Jo Johnson, which one would you pick?
Well, obviously Kimberly.
No, besides Amy Jo Johnson.
Oh, sorry. Well, I mean, there's only like one other girl. There's Trini,
No, I'm talking about any Power Rangers.
Oh, overall?
Yeah.
Oh, overall. Okay.
And there wasn't just Trini. There was
oh yeah, there was that Catherine girl.
Catherine, and then there was Keisha or whatever her name was.
Yeah. Well, I thought
you got all the women from space.
Randall, I thought you meant the original cast. There was this super hot girl in Turbo Ranger.
Mm.
The pink Turbo Ranger girl. She was hot.
Catherine Sutherland, yeah, she was.
No. She transferred her powers to this other girl. I'm talking about the other girl.
Turbo?
In Turbo Ranger, I remember watching it as a kid. They did this ceremony where all of the Turbo Rangers transferred their powers into new Rangers, Jason. I'm sorry, Tommy transferred his powers and gave his powers to this black guy. It said, "You're the new Red Turbo Ranger," and then Catherine gave her powers to this new girl, and she was fucking smoking hot, and she was the new pink Turbo Ranger girl. So that girl, whatever her name is, not Catherine, the other Turbo Ranger girl, she was hot. And it was totally an episode, Randall. I forgot why they had to transfer their powers, but it was like a passing of the torch episode where for some reason they went into this chamber and they were they had this ceremony and this lady dressed all in white came onto the screen, Randall, because Zordon kind of retired.
Was it Cassie Chan?
I think it was her, yeah.
Played by Patricia J. Lee.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to find out who that is.
But basically, Alpha 5 and Zordon retired, or they just went to another dimension or something. And then there was this black woman dressed as like a ninja, and she wore like all these white clothes, and she was kind of like an orb kind of spear, like Zordon. And she goes on this speech like, this ceremony is to dedicate your love and determination of being a Power Ranger, but in each stage of a human's life, we ask them to, transfer their powers to another Ranger so they can fulfill their life. They can fulfill their life or something like that.
Are you on Facebook, Fears? Are you Facebooking this right now?
Hell yeah, Randall. I'm Facebooking everything. I'm Facebooking it all, Randall.
How dare you? Mercenary Man says, I don't know. I think the current 80s action stars could destroy their younger selves. Rambo 2 Sly would destroy 2021 Sly. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. But who is this Sly? That's not his name. His name is not Slyvester Stallone. It's Sylvester Stallone. His name should be Syl, not Sly.
Randall, that would be my, like, whatever that girl's name was. The new Turbo Pink Ranger. She was hot as hell.
Yeah.
So that's who I would think. All right, Randall. Whenever I was a kid, I always wanted to be Tommy, like the Green Ranger, or the Red Ranger. What Power Ranger did you want to be when you were a kid? What? What?
Nothing.
Why are you laughing?
No reason.
Well, now I have to know, Randall. Why?
I would want to be the Gray Ranger. That was a Power Ranger that I made up myself.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Is that why you were laughing?
No.
I gotta know. Why were you laughing, Randall?
Don't worry about it first.
Come on, tell me. I won't.
No, it's okay.
I won't get mad. I have to know. I have to know. Tell me, Randall.
I would want to be whichever Power Ranger got to bone Kimberly Ann Hart.
I knew it. Nice. Well, then you would want to be the Green.
Whichever one. I guess it would be Tommy. Yeah.
Yes, because Tommy and her, like, I'm telling you, before he transferred and turned into the White Ranger, they started smooching by the lake. There's an episode where they totally kiss by a lake. So you would definitely want to be Tommy because I know you're crushed for Amy Jo Johnson.
Yeah. I think she and Jason had a thing before Tommy showed up.
No. I mean, Jason was her friend, but I don't think Jason ever hooked up with her.
Jason got friend zoned. Oh shit.
No, I'm serious. I don't think Jason ever got romantic.
Like, I'm in the friend zone. Zordon, get me out of the friend zone.
Randall, you're thinking way too much into this shit. Anyway, Randall, I think I'm going to call it a night, buddy, because my hair is just out of control. And
all right, well, I'm going to go for 2 more hours, Fierce. So if you feel like coming on in.
Are you being for real?
No, I'm probably going to end it as soon as you get off.
Oh, I was like, wow.
I have a lot to do tomorrow. I've got to wake up at 8 o'clock.
We are still live, dude. It's insane. Like, we've been going how long, Randall?
For 2 hours and 43 minutes.
And me and Randall, I'll be honest, dude, we did not expect to go that long, right, Randall?
Yeah. And the dude says Randy Barr trivia was tough. I bet you would have won everything because you're that cool, man.
You did not
think
say
you're
that.
awesome. And one day I'm going to take you to the Batcave.
More lies to the Randall lie list. He did not say that.
He actually, earlier on, he said he was going to do some bat trivia. I was like, oh, man, that's cool, bat trivia. And it's like, oh, no, I misspelled.
No, he said bar trivia, Randall.
Yeah, he said he misspelled it, and he put bat trivia instead of bar.
By the way, how was the bar trivia?
Oh, man, it was brutal. Brutal. They
what is bar trivia? Is it like you go there for, is it like game night?
What bar trivia is You go to the bar,
Okay.
and they give you like these cards, and you have to like fill out your answer and then put it in the little basket.
Is it like?
And then, like, if you win enough, you get some free food. You get like a free basket of wings or something.
I was just curious what it was like. Is it a game? Is it like you answer a bunch of questions and whoever team win, like you get money or what?
There were 2 places that I knew that did bar trivia. The Tap House did bar trivia, and then there's this place called Buffalo Wild Wings, and they have like huge like movie-sized screens with the questions on them. And
Buffalo Wild Wings, they got some good wings, man.
Yeah. If you ever come down here, one day we ought to go, Fierce. If you ever come on down to
Rando, I come
down to my house sometime.
Rando, I come down to your house all the time, buddy.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You haven't been here in like 3 years, Fierce. What are you talking about?
That's not true, Randall. I came about 2 months.
Is that a lie, Fierce?
That's a lie. It's a lie to the lie.
I think it's getting hot in here. I think a meteor is about to come and blow us all up. Ah!
Randall, I came like 2.5 months ago.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
More lies for the Fierce.
That's not a lie. The dude said it was fun. We came in second place and got $20. Oh, nice. That's awesome.
$20 of Tab root beer. Yeah, I love Tab. Tab root beer is good root beer. Yeah.
Coming in second. That's not bad. Right on. That's cool.
I would come in first, the dude. Yeah.
I'm done here. Randall's got this energy tonight. I don't know where it's coming from.
I don't know where it's coming from either.
Normally, like Randall is very like quiet, like subdued. Like, hey, Fierce, what's going on? You got all these facial expressions going nuts, Randall, tonight. You're like, I come in first, motherfucker. Like, you're going nuts, Randall.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I think maybe it's because I'm sitting up. Maybe I need to do more sitting up streams.
Do more sitting up streams.
Instead of leisurely, like.
You're always like laying down, like, hey, guys, what's going on? It's Randy. Welcome to the fucking stream.
Damn, Randy. You're still alive? I am alive, the dude. I'll be that way forever.
God.
The next Randy the Dude interview needs to have a karaoke segment.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, man, Randall, you're making me laugh. Oh, shit. Funny. All right, Randall, let's end this with 2 more questions. 2 last questions each.
2 last. So I get 2 and you get 2?
That's right. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna try to go for the
dig deep, Randall. You know, he says it's the last 2 questions.
Dig deep. All right. Which Catwoman would you take as your wife and why?
Randall, ask me another one because I don't know all the Catwomans. I only know like 1 or 2. Ask me another one.
All right.
Ask me another one. I couldn't make a fair guess if I don't know them all. Yeah. I only know a few of them. And that's me being honest.
You go ahead and ask your first one while I think of mine.
Okay.
Because I feel like you've got a question.
All right, I do. Randall, if you could take any girl to the beach on a date, what girl would it be? It could be somebody famous. It could be someone from your past, like an ex-girlfriend or a girl that you're talking to. Any girl right now, tomorrow, you call her up. You say, hey, would you like to go to the beach and we have a picnic or something like on the beach? Which girl would you take?
You know, I think I would say Amy Jo Johnson, but if I could take any girl to the beach, if it could be any girl, I really would like to take my first girlfriend.
Awesome. Awesome.
Jasmine.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. The second one, my second question, if we ever got to, like, somebody asked a long time ago, Rando, about us working on a set. If we were in a movie together and we were acting, it's a 2-part question. What's one scene that you would love to act with me in a scene, and what type of movie would it be?
Yeah. Well, it would be a martial arts movie, and I'd really like to beat the shit out of you, Fierce.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. If it was really a real movie, I
Okay,
would
real
really like it
full-on
to
movie.
be a Fierce Man movie
Nice.
where you play Fierce Man and I play Randall Brownstein. And I would like to have a scene in the healthy pizza shop
Nice.
where I actually eat salad with little bits of pizza in it.
Are you being for real, Randall?
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
That would be fucking great.
And I would love it to look like I designed it.
Oh
You
yeah.
know?
Oh yeah.
Like with the red and white checkers and,
Oh yeah.
and the karaoke machine on the wall and
Yep.
and then the sliding or the revolving door that I had put in there. Like just make it exactly like I made it.
That would be fucking great.
Yeah,
That would be awesome.
that would be great.
All right, those were my 2 questions, Randall. What all right, make your last 2 questions really good.
All right.
All right, here we go. I'm ready.
Which of the women that Tony Stark has been with, besides Black Widow and Pepper Potts, would you like to be with?
That one girl that he had like a one-night stand with, Randall, where Pepper like told her like, she woke up and she was wearing like Tony Stark's like shirt.
Yeah.
And she said, like, here's your clothes, your dry cleaning is all ready to go, and there's a car outside waiting for you. That interviewer lady girl, because she was fucking smoking hot.
That was Kate Mara. That was Rooney Mara's sister.
That woman is astoundingly hot. Like, that girl, hands down, I would love to get with, for sure.
Yeah. And then
What about you? What girl?
probably same one.
All right. Fair enough.
But if I couldn't pick the same one, and it couldn't be Pepper Potts or Black Widow.
Let's put it out there. Pepper Potts is, she's hot. She's pretty hot too.
Yeah. And she's gotten really strong. Like she's been working out and she's got a really good body.
She's pretty hot.
Yeah. And then my second question is, which actor, if you couldn't get me, would you get to play me in the Fierce Man movie?
If I couldn't get you?
Couldn't get me. Like, I was busy off doing Cameo Man or something. So you can just say Tom Cruise. I know. I'm a dead ringer for the guy.
No, I would probably get, like... I would probably get another one of my friends to play Randall Brownstein.
No, it has to be an actor I know.
An actor?
Yeah.
Like,
I am a man.
Like,
if you got an actress, that would just be weird.
Like, it couldn't be one of my buddies, because I would love one of my buddies to, play my sidekick.
Okay.
I would probably get like Trent or Eric or Tommy or one of those guys to play Randall Brownstein. I'm dead serious. Like
I mean, like a real actor, somebody who's made more than $5,000 acting.
It can't be any one of my friends, an actor.
No, has to be someone.
Okay, so probably. Oh man. I think Seth Rogen would be kind of cool.
That is who I would pick for myself too. I really would.
Because Seth Rogen kind of reminds me of you, Randall.
Yeah.
And he's funny as hell, just like you're funny.
Oh yes, I was hoping you would say that, and I swear to God, I was hoping that you wouldn't say Jonah Hill.
Oh no, fuck that.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing against Jonah Hill. I like Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
But I think Seth Rogen is 10 times more funnier than Jonah Hill. Plus, you're really fucking funny, Randall. You've made me laugh so hardcore. Like, you've made me like be in stitches sometimes,
Mercenary Man, if I would allow Scarlett Johansson to play me if she was in Fierce Man, I would allow it. Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
This just to get Scarlett Johansson. Anytime Scarlett Johansson is on screen is a nice scene.
I agree. I'd be like, yeah, I mean, if you want to play a man, I mean, Randall Brownstein is
No, Scarlett Johansson as Randella Brownstein. I don't know.
Randella. There you go.
I don't know.
Just change. See, Randall.
Brandy Brownstein.
See what I mean? No script.
Brandy Brownstein, Randy Brownstein's sister.
See what I mean, Randall? No scripts. We make this shit up as we go along.
Yep. Brandy Brownstein coming soon to Utah.
That's why I like. That's the one thing I like about Fears Man. Like Hollywood. No offense to the dude. I'm just saying, Hollywood. They get a script. It's like totally lost. And I may be talking out of my ass here, but it's like when you get to Hollywood, it's like you have an idea and then you have to go through so many people. Like if I made a movie, I'd be like, look, this is how Fears Man is. This is what he does. This is his costume. I'm not changing a goddamn.
And they'd be like, "F you, get him out of here."
I'm
you
just
broke your contract.
No, I'm saying, Randall, like,
we better come up with anything.
Listen, they make you change so much shit.
Yeah,
they make you change so much shit. About look, my favorite color is yellow and blue. Yeah. Fuck you. I'm doing Fears Man the way I want to do it. I'm filming it the way I fucking want to film it. It's my vision. It's my dream. Fuck you and all you fucking producers. I'm filming it the way I want to.
You hear that, Hollywood? He's talking to you.
I'm not saying every person in Hollywood's like that. It just is. You hear a lot of stories where, oh yeah, we had to go through like 20 writers to get it approved. Hey, we had to go through this to get it approved.
Yeah.
I don't want to go through all that crap. I want to create a story, shoot it, and I want to do it my way. Not your way. I want to shoot it my way. Me and Randall's dream, you know?
The dude says he'd get Denzel Washington to play me.
There you go, Randall.
I would love that, yeah. The dude says that's a good way to not get your movie made.
See what I mean? Like, I didn't want him to take it the wrong way.
No, he's true. I mean, yeah.
I know. What I'm saying is it just sucks that Hollywood changes a lot of shit.
Yeah, and it's going to be like that with your book, too, Fears. You're going to find out.
I'm just saying, like, it's just, I wouldn't want someone to take my dream of Fears Man and just fucking flush it down the toilet.
I know, and that's one of the things that I'm afraid of Cameo Man. I think that's one of the things why I'm so afraid to like let it go because
like I'll give you an example, like, and I'm sure the dude is 100% right because he's worked in Hollywood.
Yeah,
so he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, whenever I'll give you an example, Randall. Whenever you watch like the making of, like any movie, like when you buy a DVD or a Blu-ray, they have the making. Yeah. So it's probably like this. Probably 90% of the time, you get to make the movie that you want to make, and probably 10% of that you have to do certain changes. I wouldn't mind like minor changes, but if someone came in and said, "Hey, Fears, listen, we're changing Fears Man
to red and yellow,"
yeah, I'd be like, "No, fuck you. I'm standing my ground. I drew the character. I created the character. It's mine. He's being yellow and blue."
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't mind like little things like, "Hey, Fears," and like, do you mind if we change like Fears Man's like alter ego instead of him working like at a security depot? How about he works at this?
He's a web designer.
Yeah, I could probably part with that.
Yeah.
But if it was something big to the story, I would do a polite fuck you. That's not going to happen.
Yes. And that is a polite fuck you. That's fuck you very much.
Exactly. So, but I understand that you have to do certain changes. But if it was changes to totally like fuck up my character that I love, I created Fears Man when I was 6 years old.
Yeah.
I would.
What if a producer came to you and said, We can't do Nipple Man. Nipple Man is we got to get rid of him. Nipple
Brandon,
Man.
I don't know what the hell you're on about. I've never created a villain. I've never created a villain called Nipple Man.
Fierce told me how he creates his characters in school. Whatever makes the teacher most uncomfortable, that's what we're doing. We got Shit Man and Urine Man and Poopy and
Brandon, I'm serious. Randall, I was so bored sometimes in school. I would just start like doodling, and I just thought, what would make me laugh and make my friends laugh, and what would like make the teacher feel so uncomfortable. So
Puke Boy, I remember Puke Boy.
Puke Boy was there. Puke Boy, Urine Man, and I remember I had a guy. I drew a little character of a guy like falling into a waste treatment plant, and that's how he became Poopy.
Yeah.
And she pulled me out into the hall, and she's like, John, I
gotta call your parents.
No, she didn't call my parents. She just went, we have to have a serious conversation. Like, she's like, why are you drawing these characters? I'm like, because they're funny. And she's like, yeah, but they're not really appropriate for school. And I'm
they're
like,
not really appropriate for anybody.
Yeah. And I was like, look, I'm not harming anyone. I'm like, it's just a funny little drawing, you know, and oh yeah, it was
Shitman's my baby. You can't change it.
Randall, Kevin Smith had a rubber poop monster in his,
I know.
in his movie. If Kevin can do it, I can do it. Randall, if I'm
that's
like
a good rationale.
I'm serious. Like if I could say who's most like me, I'm most like Kevin Smith. He doesn't put up with any shit. He films the way he wants to film. He puts his friends in his movies.
Yeah.
I would do that kind of shit. I mean,
well, you know, it's because Kevin Smith takes all the financial responsibility. You know.
Well, I'm saying I would rather be like Kevin Smith and film.
Yeah.
Like the way, like he's gotten so many opportunities doing it his way. Like he's had to change a few things in his career, but for the most part, he's done whatever he wants to do.
Well, he funds his own money. Like he took out a bunch of credit card loans to get Clerks made. Like he ran up like $10,000, $20,000.
I'll be honest, I would rather invest. Yeah. I would rather invest my money and do a film that I personally. It's a sense of pride. Like I'm serious. I would hate if somebody would come in and just say, "Hey, Randy, fuck you," and just change Cameo Man and rip the shreds.
Yeah,
like that's not fair. Randy's been working on Cameo Man for years. He knows
since 1995.
Yeah, I'm like, but the thing is I would be like, Randy knows how Cameo Man acts. Randy knows how Cameo Man thinks. Like these people should be asking Randy, "Hey, what's the Bible? What's the Bible of Cameo Man?"
Well, actually, they do have television show Bibles. They actually do have those.
I'm just saying, Randall. Like, if you created a movie of Cameo Man, they don't need to know what Cameo Man is. Like, or they shouldn't know what Cameo Man is.
Yeah.
They should be asking you, "Hey, what is the Bible of Cameo Man? What are the do's and don'ts of Cameo Man?" Because you created the character. So I would rather be like Kevin Smith and take a few chances and just make the movie I wanted to make.
Yeah.
I do agree with the dude. Like I would part and make a few changes if I absolutely had to. Wow. But if they tried to pull some shit like, you know, Fierce Man, like he's not going to wear yellow and blue. I'm like, the hell he's not. He's wearing yellow Converse shoes. He's got a yellow cape. He's got a blue spandex suit on. That's how I created the character. It's fucking happening.
What if they were like, fuck that, Fairs. Fucking Banana Man wears yellow and blue. You don't want to be mixed up with fucking Banana Man, do you? Fucking Banana Man.
I know. Listen, I love Banana Man. I grew up. It's British, for God's sakes.
Banana Man.
I read Banana Man comics when I was a kid. I fucking love
fucking Banana Man is up our ass with that fucking yellow and blue.
Banana Man was hysterical.
Fucking Banana Man.
Randall, Banana Man was fucking hysterical. He really was. It was kind of like a ripped off version of Shazam. Like, Banana Man is really this like Banana Man was like really like this 8-year-old kid, right?
Yeah.
The minute he would peel a banana and eat a banana, he would turn into like this 6-foot guy in this Banana Man suit, and he had fucking muscles, and he was strong, and he had laser beams and shit. And I thought it was hysterical. It was great.
Yeah.
Apparently, some person says this sucks, Randall. Well, guess what? We're not wrapping it up. We're going as long as we want, and we'll wrap it up whenever we feel like it. Ha 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 ha! What do you think about that?
Actually, I am gonna wrap it up, Ferris. I gotta go to bed.
All right, Randall. I was just.
I'm just kidding.
You are just kidding? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
We'll
Yeah.
do whatever the hell we want to do.
Right. That's right.
But if I've got more questions, I've got more.
But no, Randall, I consider I'm most like Kevin Smith. I like how he operates. And he's done a lot of cool shit. Like people have offered him tons of roles in like television shows and movies and stuff. And he's a good director.
Yeah.
He's very laid back, casual. I like the way he shoots his movies.
Did you know he lost a ton of weight?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, because like he said, he was at one of his.
I mean, his wife is hot. Like he's got a kick-ass hot wife.
But yeah.
Come on, man. She's hot. His wife is hot.
Okay.
I think she's attractive.
Yeah. But yeah, like he was doing one of his like little Kevin Smith, A Night with Kevin Smith talks.
I've got them all. I've got all 3 of those movies, Randall. I've got all 3, and all of them are hysterical.
Well, it's a series of talks that he does.
Yeah. I got them all. I got them all on DVD. The first one's An Evening with Kevin Smith. The second one's An Evening with Kevin Smith 2, where he goes to Toronto and London. The third one is a three-evening, because it's number 3, a three-evening with Kevin Smith, and he celebrates his birthday on stage, and he cracks a bunch of jokes about him and his family, and he talks about working with Bruce Willis and all that.
Well, the thing is like each talk is different, and he gives like tons of these talks. He's given like like 50 of them around.
I wish he would make An Evening with Kevin Smith 4 because the other 3 were fucking amazing. I've got them all on DVD right over there. They're really good.
One night he thought he had some bad milk, and like later on in the night he said, "Whoa, something is seriously wrong. I need to get out of here. I need to go to the hospital." And they took him to the hospital, and they said, "No, you had a heart attack. That is what happened to you. You had a heart attack. And if you don't change your diet and if you don't lose some weight, you are going to have another heart attack. And that one is going to be permanent and you're going to be dead in the ground."
Well, at first, Randall, I thought maybe he had a Crohn's attack or something because you said milk. And I was like, wow, we are similar than I thought, Yeah.
But yeah, David Mamet said that it takes more courage to write, direct, and produce your own plays and films than it does to go to a producer in Hollywood. And
Again, I'm not. I understand what the dude is saying. I would make some tiny changes.
Yeah.
But seriously, I would be like, look, you don't know how Fears Man is. I've created Fears Man since I was 6 years old. Why am I listening to you when I already know what Fears Man is? I'm not changing his costume.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say you can go fuck yourself to him. I would just say that's not going to happen. I would say in my mind, you can go fuck yourself. But what I would really say is, look, that's just not going to happen. There's some things that I would not change. I'd be like, look, I'm all for being a team player, and I'll change some minor things. But really, in the end, I'm making the film that I want to make. Yeah. I'm not making...
Funny Clown Show says, "You're doing a good job, Fears. Keep it up."
Thank you. I appreciate it. I read his comment, Randall.
Yeah.
It was a very nice comment.
Yeah.
Just in the end, I'm like, I don't want to be a sellout. I don't want to be a sellout and be like, well, Fears, if you made these changes, you'd make $1 bazillion. Yeah, but it wouldn't be the movie that I want to make. I got to be true to myself. I want to make a film, but it's got to be like the film that I want to make. That's why I love being on YouTube. It's my creative vision. No one else can tell me it's my content. Like I make the content that I want to make the way I want to make it.
And when they do TV shows, there actually is a Bible. When's our next stream, Randy? We can talk about movies, fitness, and I'll tell you my Christopher Nolan story. Sometime in the future, dude. Sometime later this month.
And
like when they do a television show like Star Trek or like DS9, they actually have like character breakdowns and like like a list of do's and don'ts.
Now, Randall, here's the thing. Now, if somebody invited me to act in a television show or a movie, then it's not my thing.
Yeah.
Then I would absolutely be like, all right, where do you want me to stand? Where do you want me in the scene? How do you want me to act? I would tell the director, then because it's their vision, it's their dream.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, look, I'm just, a puppet, like, where do you want me? Like, I'm honored to be here. You want me to be in your vision.
Well, what if they said, well, dance, monkey, dance like a monkey, dance.
I would dance, Randall, like a monkey because that would be their vision. I'm just saying, but if it's me, if it's my vision, I would have a hard time changing a lot of shit. Because I'd be like, I make all these weird ass changes, and then I'm like, this ain't the movie that I want to make,
Yeah. Like, what if they said, Fears, we thought about the name Chronopolis. What if we just name it Ass City? Ass City.
See, that I would be like, I would be kind of pissed. I'd be like, no, it's fucking Chronopolis. Like Ass City just sounds fucking weird,
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. What's stopping me from making my movie now? Again, I've written 5 feature-length Cameo Man movies, and they're all drastically different. And like right now, I can't nail it down. I don't know.
I think he was asking me. Nothing's stopping me from making my my movie, The Dude. Like me and Randy make our content all the time. I'm just saying if we did like a big major motion picture version of Fears Man, I would be afraid of them changing it into something that's not true to the original format. I'd be like, look, like me and Randy like wrote certain shit, and
Fears. We like the Fears Man character a lot. However, we think it would go over better if he wore a leather daddy outfit.
I don't even know what that is, Randall. Do I want to know what that is?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Fearsdom. Fears dominatrix.
Oh, it's dominatrix shit. Oh,
mercenary. You are a true mercenary.
Visions, you and that humor, buddy. I love that dark humor.
Yeah.
Randy, the one time, Randy, I'm serious. The one time you made me, you've made me laugh so much, but your dark humor, when you told me about you holding a knife up to your friend's neck, I fucking lost
it. It was a butter knife, but yeah.
But I lost it. I was fucking losing my mind. It was so great. Oh man, like Fierce, like, I only held the knife to his like neck for like a few seconds, and I just broke down laughing, Randall. Yeah, that was great. So yeah, no, I do make it, The Dude. Like me and Randy, we're gonna work on Fears Man 5 coming up. It's gonna be great.
It is coming soon to a YouTube near you.
The only thing is, like I will be honest when I say this, because I want to be as honest as possible. Whenever we make Cameo Man, I offer suggestions to Randy. Sometimes Randy takes my suggestions, sometimes he doesn't. But in the end, it's Randall's say because it's Randall's character and it's Randall's vision. I do the same thing with Fears Man. Sometimes Randall has said, Fears, wouldn't it be great if like Randall Brownstein did this when Fears Man's talking, da-da-da-da. And I've took a lot of Randy's suggestions.
Yeah.
But other times I'm like, you know what, Randall? I'm like, I love those 4 other suggestions. Let's do those 4 suggestions. But the 5th and final suggestions, I'm not digging, so let's not do that one.
A shout out to Visions. I have I Love Transylvania shit on. My girlfriend always rolls my eyes when I put it on. She rolls your eyes.
Listen, I don't know.
Roll her eyes.
I don't know why she would roll her eyes because I love that shirt. I want to get that shirt one day.
No, you don't.
Like, what's up with being a vampire in Transylvania? You know, like.
Yeah.
Women don't get it, Randall. There's some things that men love that women just roll their eyes about, you know?
I want to, you don't want to go down
I would just tell her,
That's
listen, deal with it. It's just a fucking shirt. Who cares? You know?
Yeah.
Who cares? You're right, Randy. That comment was all over the place. What comment?
Oh, that comment.
What comment?
Oh, my girlfriend always rolls my eyes when I put it on.
Oh, yeah. I was just saying, it's just a shirt. Fucking deal with it, you know? Like.
Well, he said rolls my eyes. I was like, isn't it roll her eyes?
Oh, yeah.
How does she roll your eyes?
I'm tired, Randall. Oh, man. No, I would just say, why is she rolling her eyes over a shirt?
Piers has been drinking a little bit.
No, I haven't, Randall.
He's been sipping the vodka.
Surprisingly not, Randall.
He's been getting high on that potato juice.
Potato juice.
Potato juice.
Randall, you can't get high off of potato juice.
That's what vodka is, Fears.
You don't get high. You get drunk, Randall.
No, you get super high when you drink, Fears. You're like, yeah, man, what's going on, dude?
Randall, you don't get high. You get drunk. You get drunk. High is smoking. Drinking, and you get drunk when you drink. The dude says, I told her, Fears says, fuck off and deal. I never said fuck off. Don't say that. Don't put words in my mouth.
Yeah.
Don't put, no, tell her. I never
Fears
said
says,
that.
fuck off and deal with me wearing the shirt.
I never said, tell your girlfriend, fuck you.
No, you said fuck off.
I never, that's a lie. I never said that.
He told you that. I heard it here.
I said, I said, why is she rolling her eyes over a shirt? Just tell her to deal with it. Like, it's just a shirt. But don't tell her that.
Yeah.
Don't tell her that, the dude. I never said tell her to fuck off. That'll be a one-way ticket of an argument.
Yeah. The deed has been done. She's crying now, Fears.
Well,
you made her cry. You feel happy?
You.
You happy, Fears? You happy?
I didn't do anything, Randall. That's on him.
A grown woman cry.
If he's that stupid to tell his girlfriend to fuck you, then, like, I never said that.
She heard it vicariously through you, Fears.
Listen, I never said tell her fuck you. And if he's that dumb,
the deal has been done, Fears. The deal has been done.
That's on him. I never told him.
That's it. The deal 3. We're doing it here.
I never told him to say fuck you to his girlfriend. Never, not once.
She said she's unsubscribing, Fears.
I don't care. He's probably joking around, Randall, and I guarantee you, he either doesn't have a girlfriend or he's just trying to fuck with me, or there is no invisible girlfriend. And I highly doubt that if he does have a girlfriend, I highly doubt that she is subscribed to my channel. So,
Fears, I think it's time for Clifford's Big Red Dog.
What? What do you mean?
Did you see that trailer? It's coming out, Fears.
Yeah, they're making a movie. They're making a movie about it. I used to read that book all the time as a kid.
Yeah. Funny Clown.
I know you're joking around
about Clifford the Big Red Dog.
I know you're joking around because I never once said, "Hey, tell your girl, fuck you." I was just saying, it's just a T-shirt off of Exhumed Vision's website. The shirt's awesome. Just tell her to deal with it.
Yes, we're talking about Clifford the Big Red Dog.
I'm just saying, I don't understand why a girl would get mad over a shirt and like roll her eyes.
Yeah.
You know?
Because it has cursing on it, Fears. Shame on you. Shame.
No, there's no cursing on it.
I thought it said, fuck all that anime bullshit.
Now, that one I love, Randall. That was my own creation.
Yeah.
Anime bullshit for life, man.
They're also coming out with Clifford's Big Red. Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
Mercenary
I hope not. I hope they're not making Clifford's Big Red Dong. That would be gross.
but they're making Clifford's Big Red Dog, and I saw the trailer.
And what'd you think, Randall?
I have several issues with the trailer.
Well, Randall, first of all, it's Clifford the Big Red fucking Dog. I mean, come on, it's for kids.
Number one.
So obviously, it's going to be a goofy movie because it's for kids. Because I used to read that book when I was 4 and 5.
Yeah. Number one, and this fucking cheers me up when I saw it. John Cleese says to the kid, "Well, is my dog always going to be small?" And John Cleese goes, "It depends on how much you love him." So now all the kids in the theater are going to be like, "Well, if I love my dog a lot, oh man, I'm going to have a huge dog." And it's like, no, it doesn't matter how much you love your dog. Your dog is going to stay the same size. John Cleese, quit putting those.
Randall.
Like I just see, Dad, you don't love the dog enough. It's not huge.
Randall, you're overthinking this way too much, buddy. It's Clifford the Big Red fucking Dog. All right, who cares? It's going to be a kids movie for kids from like ages 4 to like ages 9 or 10 or whatever. Who cares? You know.
And then my second thought.
I doubt you'll even watch it, Randall. You won't watch Clifford the Big Red Dog. No, you won't.
I will watch Clifford the Big Red Dog just to have my questions answered.
You're wasting your. All right, Randall. You're wasting your money. I'm not gonna go see that crap.
I'm gonna go see it. It's got John Cleese in it. It's got John Cleese. John Cleese is an automatic watch.
So I mean, he's a cool actor, but do I want to go see Clifford the Big Red Dog? No, because it's for kids.
No, it's for me. They made it for me.
All right, Randall, have at it.
Second thing, you would spend $10,000 on dog food if that dog was actually like he would need like 500 bags of food.
Very true.
Yeah,
very true.
And like when I was a kid, my mom dated this guy who ran a veterinarian, and he had me like hold like 5 dog leashes at the same time. And he said, "Okay, so whatever you do, don't let them go." And he opened the door and all those dogs went shooting off all in different directions. And I could not maintain the grip on the leashes, and they all went off in different directions. And we had to like hunt them down and find them and get them all back in the thing. And it's like, if your dog was big as a truck was.
Hang on, Randall. I knew the dude was joking. He says, she doesn't get mad. She's playful and joking. She rolls her eyes because I'm an adult wearing a vampire shirt. All right. I could see that. I knew for a fact. I'm like, there's no way that she would get mad. I'm like.
Yes, I am a Star Wars fan. The dude. So go ahead and ask your question, man.
Wow. All right, man.
Yeah, man.
Randall had like a lot of like violence behind that and a lot of anger.
Yeah, man.
Fucking ask that goddamn question now, you motherfucker. You know, like he
better not be another Randalorian question.
He was really Randall. You were really going for it on that one. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I didn't know where these bursts of energies come from.
I love it, Randall. It's great. I love it. It's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, John Cleese is in Clifford the Big Red Dog. He's in it. Like, yes, if you just love your dog a lot, the dog will be.
Randall, you'll love the dude's next question. Hey, Randall, do you think Chewbacca has a regular human wiener, or does he have a red rocket? Question.
Is it?
I can't wait to hear your answer, Randall. Like I'm on the tip of my toes. Go ahead, go for it.
I don't think Chewbacca eats hot dogs or fires off red rockets. I think Chewbacca loves Vienna sausage. I think he loves the Vienna sausage.
Yeah, but what type?
Dragon Zeron is here, and he says, "Hey, Dragon, what's up, man?
What up, Dragon? Being positive in the chat as always."
Yep.
No, he's asking about his wiener, Randall, his junk.
His wiener?
His apple and twigs, Randall. What do you think?
Apple and twigs.
Yeah, the apples would be the ball and the twig would be the dick, Randall.
What are you talking about?
Get with it, Randall. What do you think?
I'm not with that ghetto slang, yo.
You know what? I'm going to answer for Randall. The dude, I think he has a normal wiener. I think he has a normal wiener.
I think that Chewbacca is actually just a guy in a costume, and the guy playing Chewbacca just has normal bits.
Again, he has a normal wiener because it's a guy in a costume. So
this is a guy in a costume.
Normal
Chewbacca
wiener
doesn't exist because
normal
Star
wiener
Wars is made up.
Normal wiener, and he has two nipples.
And actually, the dude, I think I need to show you my ass for that one. I'm just gonna. Yep. All right. Ready? Here we go. Ready?
Oh, wow. Randall, I was about to do one of these, buddy. Not to do one of those.
Just kidding. You thought I was going to go there, didn't you?
Well, at first
I don't know where this is going.
Well, at first I was like, I don't think Randall will go there, but I've known Randall a lot of years, so I'm like,
Randall's pretty crazy.
He may actually go there. So I was going to be like, all right.
Yeah. There's a cut scene in Solo where Chewie slaps around Han with his rocket and a piston Prit.
Wow. I think everyone's getting tired. We're talking about Chewbacca's wiener and Chewbacca's nipples and shit.
This is when topics have been dead for a long time.
Yeah, I think we need to end this, Randall.
No, we need to keep going, Fierce. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes.
You want to go 5 more minutes? All right.
Let's go for a straight 3:30.
All right, I'm down with that.
All right. So
you mean 2:30, right, Randall?
No, it's 3 minutes. It's 3 hours and 26 minutes now.
Oh yeah, I got you. I was looking
to go for a straight 3 hours. This is the longest stream I've ever done.
I was looking at my time. I'm like, never mind.
Yeah, this is the longest stream I've ever done, Fierce. We've gone for a long time.
You haven't done a 3-hour stream ever?
No, this is the longest stream I've done.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I think the longest I've ever gone is like 2 hours and 30 minutes.
I think the longest one I've ever done, ever.
5 hours?
No, I think I've done 4 hours on my show. Mm-hmm. The longest I've ever done is I was on someone else's show that I don't talk to anymore, and we went for like 7 or 8 hours.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't talk to him.
Man.
I don't talk to him for good reason because he's very, 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 very creepy as hell. Continue on, Randall.
Did you like Lucy?
What, I Love Lucy?
No, Lucy with Scarlett Johansson.
I haven't seen it. Yet.
That is an error you need to correct very soon.
Is it good?
Yeah. It's my favorite Scarlett Johansson movie.
Right on.
Yeah. Lucy is really cool. It's a really French film.
Andy, the two newest
additions to your movie collection.
No. The 2 recent movies that I've watched. Hang on, let me grab them. I watched this the other day.
Nutclap the movie.
And that was fantastic. And then I recently watched. Hang on, let me grab it.
Debbie Does Dallas.
I recently watched this. This was good, Randall. Capone.
What was your favorite scene in Capone? No,
there's a lot of good scenes. Like
I'm joking. I asked that because Mercenary Man 22 said I like this more than what's your favorite scene. And the other normal questions, laugh my ass off. But
my favorite scene out of this is probably when Will Smith's character is like practicing like his gun technique, like him shooting all these targets. That's what
I know what your favorite line from that film is.
What
are we? Some kind of Suicide Squad?
No.
That's your favorite line. You told me off stream.
No.
What are we? Some kind of Suicide Squad?
It's a good line, but it's not my favorite, you know.
I'm just kidding. That was the most hated line of all time.
Anyway, but no, this was good. I recently watched this. This was good. And then I recently watched Suicide Squad, and that was good too. And, Randall, they're remaking Suicide Squad.
Word to the not so wise, they already remade it and released it, Fears.
Oh well, I haven't got it. I don't know why. Why would they do that? The first Suicide Squad was great. Why would they remake it? Doesn't make any sense. Did you watch it, Randall?
What?
Did you watch it? The remake?
Possibly, yeah. I did see it.
What did you think?
It was great.
Did you like this one better? Did you like the original better?
No, I like the second one.
Really?
Yeah. Fears must be getting his news on Internet Explorer. Yeah.
What does that mean?
Slow internet. It's the Suicide Squad has been out for a month, Fears. Get with the times, man. Get with the times.
Well, Randall, I'm not like, I mean, I love movies, but like, I disagree with Mercenary Man's thinking. Like, I have one of the fastest internets alive. It just is, there's some things I could care less about, which is that sequel, and I could care less about like other things in movie. Like,
yeah, Mercenary Man, tell us how you really feel.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know everything that Hollywood's been making. You know, like, it's just
You consider yourself a film buff, Fears? What the hell?
I am a film buff, Randall, but like, if I don't know every single goddamn thing they're making in Hollywood at every waking fucking moment. You know, I just don't know why they would remake. They've already made Suicide Squad. Why would they make another one?
Because everybody thought the first one sucked.
The first one's great. They're wrong. The first one is great. Now, if it's a sequel to the first one, then that's different. If it's a fucking remake, then that's
well, actually, it is kind of a sequel. They do acknowledge the characters and the actors and actresses that were in the first one. So, yeah.
I disagree with the dude. I loved the first one. He says the first one's terrible. I love the first one. I thought it was great. I loved it.
Yeah, you know what? You got to come over here and watch the new one because I've got it on HBO Max, and it's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good.
If it's a sequel, I'll watch it. If it's a remake, then fuck that. You know?
It's no, it's not a remake. Again, they oh wait, hold on. I just wanted to see a movie called Mondo Topless from the 60s. Lots of boobies. Hell yeah, Zoom Vision. Lots of boobies as well.
Wait, what's it called?
Mondo Topless.
Oh my god.
And Mercenary Man, it says, I actually like the first one too, but the new one is better. And I agree. The new one.
That's fine. Like, if the new one's way better, I can't wait to watch it. But if it's just a carbon copy remake, like, why watch it again? But since the dude said it's a sequel, I'll watch it.
It's good. It's good. I mean, it's way. And actually, a lot of people are saying this is one of the first good DC films in a long time. Like, they're saying it's the best one since Wonder Woman.
See, I disagree with that. Like, Wonder Woman was good. Yeah. Superman versus, Batman versus Superman was good.
Well, a lot of people didn't like the. I mean, no offense to the dude because he worked on it, but a lot of people did not. A lot of people did not like Batman versus Superman, Suicide Squad.
Well, they're idiots, Randall. They're idiots because fucking Batman versus Superman was great. I fucking loved it.
I loved it too, but a lot of people didn't like it.
And they don't know what real movie making is. And I'm not saying that because the dude worked on it. I'm saying it because you guys know I'm very blunt and honest. I'm saying it because I fucking love the movie.
Yeah. I love that it had Neil deGrasse Tyson in it. That was pretty
cool. New movie, that movie's fucking great. Yeah. Ben Affleck is Batman in Justice League. That's great. Aquaman was pretty badass.
You still have not seen the 4-hour cut.
No, I haven't. I need to.
And like Fears, I know you think, oh man, I'd fall asleep during it. It's good. It is good. It will hold your attention.
I would stay awake as much as possible, right? I'm just saying, like, 4 hours, that's a long movie, dude.
Yeah, it was good. I honestly enjoyed them all except the initial Justice League and Wonder Woman 1984. I liked Wonder Woman 1984. There was a lot not to like about it, but I thought it was a cool movie.
Yeah, that was good.
And the dude says, "How dare you, Randy? Now I'm pissed."
Yeah, fuck you, Randy. Fuck you, man. You motherfucker. That's right, Randy. That's right. I'm just joking, Randy. Oh, man, Randy, you're great.
Am I?
You know what? I haven't seen Birds of Prey, Mercenary Man, but I need to see it.
Yeah.
Randy, did you see that?
Birds of Prey. Yeah, that was a pretty good movie.
I haven't seen that yet, but I've heard good things.
Yeah.
No, Al Capone, I watched. That was good. And we all have our own views on Suicide Squad, but I loved it. I loved it. The dude says, "LOL, Randy, you are on one tonight." I know, Randy, you are all over the place tonight. But I'm loving the energy, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving the energy. Randy, you can always make me laugh. All right, next question, Randy. Next question. Do it now, motherfucker. What in the fuck is wrong with you, Randy?
What? One woman said to me, "Randy, you need to die." And I was like, "Why do I need to die when one worked just fine?"
Randy, you are all over the place, my man.
Yeah. I'm watching my computer and my girlfriend keeps saying, "Who is that dashing man with the glasses who is so incredibly funny?"
Oh, thanks. Well, so what? I'm not dashingly handsome?
My true name is
Wow.
Bond, James Bond. But you may call me the Randall Dog.
You know what? The dude's girlfriend, which Randy, I guarantee. I will say this. I think the dude.
She's probably very hot.
He's got some hot friends. There was this goddamn amazing girl in this red dress. I could not get my mind. And I know for a fact, Randall, I would never even have a chance with this girl. He showed me some.
Don't
listen.
I have way more confidence in you than you do.
Listen, Randall. There's no way I could pull this off. Like, I pulled off some girls in my time. The dude showed me one time this footage of him at this party, and there was this girl off into the distance, and she was wearing this incredibly awesome tight red dress, and she was perfectly flawless. Perfectly flawless. I would be too nervous to even go up to her and talk to her. If I was at that party, Randall, I would probably just hang by the bar and just grab a few drinks and talk to some people and be like, "All right, I'm going to be on my way," and just cut out early, there's no way I could talk to that girl.
Fierce, let me tell you what you do.
That's bullshit, dude. Is that what you were laughing about, Randall?
Yeah.
He says, then she says, "The guy in the hat told me to fuck." I never, listen, the dude's girlfriend, I don't know what your name is. I never told you to fuck off. That's just the dude,
Fierce,
that's just, listen.
What you do.
That's just the joke. That's just the dude joking around and being his fucking hilarious self.
Fears, here's what you do.
I told you to deal with the fucking shirt. If he wants to wear a vampire shirt, let him wear a fucking vampire shirt. He's fucking Italian. Let him wear whatever he wants.
Fears, tell you what you do when you go over to that woman. You go over to that woman and you go over and you say this. You say exactly this. "Excuse me, miss. I don't mean to bother you, but I just had to say you look so absolutely breathtaking, and I just had to say hi and meet the woman wrapped in all the."
I couldn't do that, Randall. Listen, I couldn't do that, Randall. Some girls find that creepy. Some girls absolutely love compliments, and you just have to know how to do it. Like, I would probably say it more nonchalantly. I'd be like, "Hey, my name's John. Like, how are you? You look very nice today. Like, you look very nice."
His girlfriend said, "No, I like when Dewey says it's better."
I'm just saying, like, I would try and find a more nonchalant way to do it. Be like, "Oh, your name's Kimberly, your name's Kate," or whatever her name is.
Hey, that's a good name. I have a name too.
I don't know her name, so whatever her name is, I'd be like, "Oh, that's cool. Very nice to meet you. Like, my name's John. I noticed you from across the way. Like, would you like to grab a drink?" Or just something very just casual, just to start the conversation going.
Hey,
But
would you like a Miller Lite?
I'm telling you, Randall, I don't even know. There's some girls that I know I can pull off. I don't think I could pull off that hot girl in the red dress.
Yeah.
You never know, though. You never know. But
there is one moment
she was
of
pretty fucking smoking hot. I mean, she lives in Hollywood, so I'm sure she's an actress. I'm sure she's a model. So
there is one moment of yours that everybody thinks is cringe that I wish I could get my hands on, but I love it.
What?
Because it shows that you had balls.
What?
I so wish you would not have taken this down.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
There's one moment
I know
where you're talking to a girl and you go, "Hey, my name's John Fears," and she's like, "Oh, hi, how are you?" And she's like, "How about a kiss?" And I was like,
No,
that is Fears just going balls out, just going for it.
I
give you 100% props for all the courage.
No, Randall, don't, because I was drunk.
That was good.
I was drunk. I was drunk at my friend.
But you were drunk. People get drunk sometimes, Fears.
Yeah, but I should have did it in a different way. Like, I was drunk. I was at my friend Kristen's birthday.
Could have been smoother, yeah.
I could have been smoother.
You had the balls to do what nobody else did.
And I did it like this, Randall. I did it like this. I was like, "Give Fears a kiss," and she totally turned me down. I was drunk.
Well, you had major, gigantic cojones in that moment.
Well, I appreciate that, Randall. Yeah. And then the girl, did the casual, friend zone shit. In one of the videos, she was like, "This is my brother." And I was like, "Oh, fuck this." I'm like, I'm out of here. I'm like, now I have no chance. She just friend zoned me. So, yeah.
But I love that.
No, I had to take it down. It was too embarrassing.
I didn't like it because you failed. I like it because you went for the gold. Even though you were denied, you still went for the gold.
I didn't know that was the first video you ever saw of me, the dude. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's so embarrassing.
You totally went for it. You just went for it.
Oh, I went for it, Randall. And then there was that fucking guy in the bathroom that was annoying the hell out of me, talking about his fucking Rolex watch.
I didn't care for the bathroom footage.
And I'm like, you're so full of shit. It's a fake Rolex watch. I know it's fake. You know it's fake. Why are you lying to me? And he's all like, "Yeah, man, check out my bling. Fucking Rolex watch. This cost me like $9,000. I'm like, "It cost you $26, you liar. You're a liar."
Yeah.
And he was going ballistic, and I wanted to punch the kid because then he started making fun of gay people. And my friend Kristen is gay, and she was with her girlfriend. And I was like, I'm inches away from killing this guy, and I had to get out of there.
But if you would have killed him, Fears, I would not have blamed you.
I was that
close,
Randall.
Murder him next time.
I was inches away.
Tape.
I remember I told Kristen what happened, and Kristen's like, "Well, you were good to walk away, Fears." I was like, if I didn't, I would have absolutely
No. Kristen's in the chat, and she said, "Fears, you should have murdered that guy."
I'm telling you, Randall, I was seconds away from, but I didn't want to go to jail that night, and I was already kind of drunk, and I was like, I better just walk away. But I told Kristen, and Kristen, she's a big girl. She stood up for herself because I remember that guy came around our table, and she's like, "Yeah, I heard what you said. Leave us alone. We're trying to have a good time. Fuck off." Oh, she said something like that. And
yeah, F off. Yeah.
Nice can crush, Randall.
Watch this, Fears. Check this out. Watch.
Another can crush, Randall?
No, watch this. Watch. So we got this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. Go ahead and crush that one, Randall.
What are you talking about, Fears?
Crush that can, Randall.
Yeah.
Crush the other can, Randall.
What? The other can?
You heard me, Randall. Crush that can. Crush that can. Crush even more. There you go. Crush it, Randall. Give the fans and me what we want. We want a can crush.
I've actually got to do the garbage and the recycling tonight.
Mercenary Man, I don't think it's a classic, but if you think that video is a classic, then there you are.
Yep.
It was so embarrassing.
It was a Fears class. I loved it.
Of course, Randall, because I got rejected in a major way. Give Fears.
No, it wasn't that you got rejected. It's that you tried.
Oh, I tried. I mean, she was hot. I thought, but Nah, she wasn't into it. But I was drunk. I was drunk. I wish I would have done it smoother, though, but there was nothing smooth about that. Not at all. Anyway, Randall, I'm getting tired. I think I'm going to cut it.
No, you're not.
Randall, are you calling me?
No.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Randall, what's up, man? How you been? Hey, Randall, check this out. Lord, oh Lord.
I just gave everybody your number, Fears. Yeah.
Well, I think they already have it, Randall.
Yeah. Why don't you just why don't you just have a chill with the troll stream? You know, just chill out with the trolls. You know, just like, hey everybody, my number is 555-1800 go F you. And yeah.
Well,
we all
Randall,
want to just call and chill out and just hang out with the Fears, man.
I'm being honest. I'm trying not to worry about the trolls these days. I'm just trying to be a good person. I'm just trying to just work on my own content, work on myself, you know. So.
And the Carrie show is here. Follow the Carrie Brick Road. Follow the Carrie Brick Road. Follow the Carrie Brick Road. If the rest of the ways the ones follow the Carrie Brick Road. Enjoyed my date tonight. I might have to find a keeper. I may have found a keeper.
I was about to rephrase it, man. I was like, yeah, I think she meant she found a keeper. Yeah. Again, I tried to apologize to Carrie, and she blocked me. So,
well, you know what, Fears? Finders keepers, losers weepers.
Carrie, I meant.
Carrie says, "I love you." Fears, what are you talking about?
Carrie, I meant the apology. I really did. But I mean, if you're still mad, I understand, and I understand why you blocked me. But I did apologize. You know, I made the attempt.
Yeah. And Fears says he is going to the zoo, and he's going to find a goat, and he is going to sacrifice that goat on Mount Zion as a sin offering. And then after his sin is atoned, all shall be.
I don't know what you're on about, buddy. You are on a different level tonight. Talking about sacrifices and goats and all this shit, man.
I mean, that's why I attract the witch crowd. I don't know. Let's sacrifice some goats, Fears. Yeah. Nothing better than blood.
Sacrificing goats, man. No, you are. I don't know.
Well, that's what you sacrifice in the Bible.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Congrats again on the hot date. Oh, yes. Dude XVS meant to tell you, love the rotten.com shirt. Rotten.com, yeah, they're good. I remember going on that site all the time back in the day. Yeah.
I mean, Visions has got a cool website. I mean, I've checked it out many times. Anyway, Randall, I think we should end this because I am getting super tired, buddy.
Well, the Carrie show says he bought me Taco Bell.
Nice.
And we're supposed to go out on Mexican Friday or Sat.
Nice.
Yes, very good, Carrie. So we have gone way past 3:30.
Yep.
So next 2 a.m. stream, Randy sacrifices a gator in the swamps of Florida. I think a better question would be, why wouldn't I sacrifice a gator in the swamps of Florida?
Vision says, yep, thanks. That site was a classic.
So, Fears, plug everything you want to plug.
Just two things. Subscribe to FearsMan26 and subscribe to Fears Vlogs. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. And my name is Randall Bizzle, the Whizzle.
Off the ho hizzle, off the go grizzle, off the bo bizzle, off the shizzle, off the no nizzle.
My name is Randy Brown for Cameo Man 2021 and the Mayor of Magic. And now I'm going to end the stream, and Fears is going to talk for another 30 minutes and give me updates on his life. I will talk to you later.
Probably not, because I'm dead tired.
All right, bye.
Laters.